Good afternoon and welcome to the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League Sports Stream Live Gippsland match of the round. And it's all thanks to Latrobes' biggest ever Blokes barbecue for the pre-game show. And the match of the round is sponsored by our great friends, Chris Humphrey Office National. What a game between Cowwarr and Woodside this one promises to be. Last week out at Glengarry, Cowwarr had a big win, 18-23, 131, 123-point winners over Glengarry, 128. And Woodside had a close fought win by 14 points over Hayfield. The home side, the Wildcats, 12-11, 83 to the Kangaroos, 10-9, 69. That was a massive win for Cowwarr, and now they are at home against Woodside, who are the side, there's no doubt about that. They are the side, as you can see up on the screen. They're the scores from last week, all the other games. It's going to be a massive game here. Some big recruits at both sides, but probably none more than Cowwarr with some really good inclusions this year for the Saints. And over there talking to the father of Keenan Hughes, Richard Hughes, who coaches their under 18s, and he's also an assistant coach out here with the seniors. I can tell you in the earlier game of the under 18s, Cowwarr 10-7-67, ran out 54-point winners over Woodside, 1-7-13. And we're currently into the last quarter here of the reserve grade game, which has been a beauty and a close game all afternoon. And Woodside have just pinged in another one there, 8-10-58. And they trail by just the 3 points. Cowwarr 9-7-61. And there's just on 9.5 minutes to go in the early game. And joining me, as he does every weekend out here at the live stream game, is Matty Mosley. It's a very warm welcome to you.
It's a very good afternoon to you too. We're in for an absolute treat today.
Got to say, the North Gippy League have done the right thing here. And I know Yallourn North people won't agree with me, but we were to be calling Yallourn North Yarram today. Yep. And they were thinking on their feet, you've got to be agile and versatile in this business. And they thought, you know what? With the interest in Cowwarr, Woodside won the last two premierships, and Cowwarr will be right up there. There's no doubt about that. They thought, don't let the chance go by. Let's go out. And they've shifted us to this game. And I think it's the right move, Matty.
Yeah, I think common sense has prevailed in it, and that's no disrespect to the other two teams. They're going to get their opportunity in the coming weeks as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. And we will be out we're
at Yarram next week.
Yeah. Where they take on Gormandale on the Sunday.
Yes.
So it's the Anzac Day Sunday game. No doubt about that. That'll be a beauty. And I'll tell you what I've done. I've made a mistake already. Forgot to turn the radio on. So the people in the ground need to be hearing us. A very warm welcome to everyone tuning in the vicinity of the ground here at the Cowwarr Rec Reserve, and what promises to be a fantastic afternoon. I've got a bit to get through, but before we start on a lot of stuff, I will say in the Latrobes' biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, we will be talking to Kimberly Wright, the new publicity officer that we spoke to last week out at Woodside. We had some technical problems. There's another 50-metre penalties being given here to Cowwarr. There's been a few of them. But it's a very warm welcome to our man down on the boundary, thanks to our great friends at Tarrolgan Greyhounds, Kai and Jenkins.
Good afternoon, boys.
Good afternoon. What's it like? Give us a bit of a weather report down there on the ground. It looks a little bit breezy, not too bad, but give us a better report than that.
Not as bad as last week. Still a little bit of breeze. I don't think it favours any side, really. It's nice. Probably overcast, I'd say. Bit of sun, but it's probably a perfect day for football that both sides would like to show their skills.
Yeah, absolutely. Should be a beauty. I'll keep you there because we're going to go through the other games and we'll get a tip from everyone. First of all, Hayfield are at home to TTU, who drew with Gormandale last week in an absolute ripper. Firstly, to you, Kine, who do you like, Hayfield, TTU?
Hayfield.
Matty?
Hayfield.
Yeah, Hayfield here, so Hayfield all the way around. Gormandale at home to Rosedale. Now, I'm not confident in this tip, but Kyan?
I think with Potledge out, I think it makes me lean towards Rosedale.
Yeah, they got Spencer Fox out though too, Rosedale, and Harper in Perth playing. Matty, who do you like?
Rosedale, I don't think Gormia have improved, but they're just not there yet.
I'm going to go Rosedale with no confidence.
Okay.
There you go. Yallourn North are at home to Yarram, Kyan.
Yallourn North.
Yeah, Yallourn North need to make a statement.
Yeah, we were all going Yallourn North as well. Sale City are at home to Churchill, who have a lot of new players. 14, I'm told, today playing in their first game for Churchill over at Sale City, who weren't really impressive last
surprise
week.
loss. Yeah, Kyan?
I think Churchill might go up there and cause an upset.
Yeah, I agree. I think no shoe back either for Sale City.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to go with Churchill.
I'm not calling that an upset. I'm saying Churchill will be favourites.
Well, they've picked up a few as well. They're going to be
new players.
They're going to be a very, very.
I went through them. Some of them. There's a couple from Leongatha.
Yep, Inverloch as well.
I like Churchill, and Glengarry have the bye. So that's this week's round of footy. But this game here today, give me a tip, Kyan, and why Cowwarr Woodside.
It's a tough one. I think I'm going to go Woodside just because I think they have earned the right to be the best team in the league the past few years. And I feel like you can't look past the best.
You might be Mickey Stockdale's new favourite.
Yeah. After what we copped last night.
We'll talk about that later. The other jockey up in the back half with the most exquisite right foot in the competition. Matty, who do you like and why?
I'm going to go Cowwarr today it's their first home game for the year, so I think they're going to be up and about. And I think if you're going to get Woodside with a few injuries, and that's going to happen today with a few big names out, but yeah, I'm going to go with Cowwarr for that reason.
Yeah, I'm going Cowwarr. Two of their best defenders out. They've still got Mickey Stockdale and Dan Misson out there, but they will miss Benny Johnson and Rowan Misson, hamstring and groin respectively. I think Cowwarr, with the inclusion of guys, these are big names. Shannon Lang, Tristan Wack, Sam Halliburton. I know he played 1 or 2 games with them, but full time now. They're 3 midfielders straight up that go straight into that midfield.
Great Gippsland players.
Unbelievable. They are, and then there's other ones. Gona Ruak, who I'm really looking forward to play today. Have a look at him today in the number 29 Guernsey. He is a ripper. Jack Johnson at centre half back, super player.
Yep.
There's some. Have I missed anyone there?
Well, he's already played, but Keenan Hughes. How can you forget?
Wow.
How can you forget him? Like
You can't forget Keenan
he's
Hughes.
a super player of the competition, and I'm sure he's going to bring it today.
I'm going to go Cowwarr for mine. And so what happened yesterday was that I got a text message, and I didn't have this phone number locked into my phone. And
they were filthy about that as well.
They were about that. And I said to Maddie, I'm getting this text message from someone, and this is how it read. Geez, you've jumped off us pretty quick. The tips went through to the North Gippsland Facebook page, and I tipped Cowwarr, and geez, you've jumped off. And I said, have a look at my total. I've only tipped 2, so if I've tipped against you, you're a massive chance of winning. Because I'm not a good tipster.
And I was copying a message at the same time from a different person from Woodside as well.
Yeah. Now, this fella said he wasn't accepting that, my response. And he said, I'll have to come into the box after the game and sort you blokes out. He said, Mac backs against us, but not our favourite, Brad. But now he does. I guess I'm wrong. So we don't name names and we don't dob people in. But he wears number 24 and plays in the back half of Woodside.
And no one picks him up.
I was talking to assistant coach of Cowwar's just earlier.
Yep.
They watched the game last week during the week.
Okay.
And had a look how Woodside was setting up. And they said exactly that Mick Stockdale, I named him, is just allowed to do what he does.
But it's not just last week. It's been every time we've watched it, no one seems to pick him up.
Yeah. If they allow that to happen today, Woodside will win.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
And let's be honest. I mean, we're only taking pot shots at Mick mucking around. The inclusion of Hudson Holmes, who was best on ground last week for mine.
Yep.
And he was named the Royal Exchange Flanagan's Hotel Player of the Day, was Hudson Holmes. He's been a big big added bonus for that football club.
Yeah, he's definitely a massive inclusion, but he's going to have to step it up again today after last week because there's some absolute superstars running around in that midfield for Cowwarr.
Now, guys, in the ruck, we've got Lachlan Sykes that'll start in the ruck for Cowwarr. He's got a big job today because I reckon he's the best ruckman in the league, Ryan Fote.
Absolutely. And I was thinking during the week, I reckon he rucked all day last week.
Yeah, he did.
Like, just does it every week.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good luck to Sykes.
I mean, it's round 2. So Mick Stockdale and anyone else that had a go at us, rightly so, guys.
Yep.
Because how do you tip in round 2 against the team that's won the last 2 premierships? How do you do that? We did. We have.
We're doing it because this side has picked up 3 A graders from a higher level, and
they got 2 out.
They've got a few out.
Well, they've got a few more than the 2. Yeah. Still a few to come back.
I think it's about 6.
Yeah.
So there's your answer, Mick Stockdale.
Exactly right. Kyan, the ruck duel between Ryan Fote and Lockie Sykes. How do you see that transpiring today?
Well, I think Fote will dominate around the grounds, but for me, it's the middle of the grounds because obviously on paper, I believe Cowwar's got the better midfield. So it's how Fote can use his advantage in the ruck to make his midfield better and get the ball forward from the stoppages.
Yeah, that's right. The battle of the midfield today.
That'll be a good battle.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Lang and Wack play in the middle. I haven't seen them live, but I'm told they are absolutely super players. And them to be in the midfield is just going to be absolutely incredible today. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey, we're going to go to an interview shortly. What happened last week? We interviewed the new publicity officer, Kim Wright, in the Latrobes' biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. And we had some real audio problems, which obviously we haven't got today because I haven't received a text message to tell me that we're off air, which is really good. And we only ever get messages when things aren't working right. And I haven't heard. So we're going to air, which is really good. So I'm going to play that interview very shortly. She's a lovely girl, Kim. She plays netball for Woodside, and already she's jumped on board and doing a great job on the socials. So what we might do is, whilst the reserves have just finished and Cowwarr have run out 24-point winners, 12-10-82. They ran away in the end, Matty.
They did.
To Woodside, 8-10-58. So they've won the first 2 games, Cowwarr here. We'll take a listen to the interview with Kim Wright, and we'll be back here very shortly. A very warm welcome to the new publicity officer at the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League, Kimberly Wright. Welcome to the live stream.
Hello, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, now it's been a couple of months since you've sat in Emily's chair.
Yeah.
How have you found it?
Yeah, good. It's kicking off now, obviously, with the season, so sort of full steam ahead. But yeah, it's been going great for the last few months, and sort of settling in and see how the year goes.
I think what you're going to bring was similar to what Emily brought, was a bit of a netball background, which I think's going to be really good for publicity side because, let's be honest, it has over the years in the media side of the football and netball, it's played second fiddle to footy. Hopefully you might be able to change that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I agree, obviously. But yeah, it's obviously football, netball, so it's good to sort of bring that different aspect to it and hopefully get a bit more netball engagement and netball like engagement with the community and all that sort of stuff and get people watching netball as well as football. So, yeah.
And I must say that you're still playing, which is a fantastic thing for the Woodside side out here today, and you're playing A grade today. You've just been sent up, don't you normally play B?
Yes. Play B grade. We'll be playing B grade this year again. Played last year, won the flag, which is great. So, but yes, just helping out for A grade this week because a player's out. So yeah, they've just asked me to play shooting for them this week. So we'll see how I go.
So with the role as the publicity officer, is your number one sort of job the social side, the social media side for the competition?
Yes, definitely. Trying to obviously create content and post content and all relevant sort of stuff to the league and sponsors and things like that. So yeah, just posting mostly on social media and engaging with the media, I guess, and send out media releases and things like that.
Yeah. I've noticed your work already, so it looks good. I like some of your stuff coming up, which is This is going to sound sexist, but it's got that woman's touch is
Yeah.
what we need too.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, and it's funny because obviously trying to obviously do all the creative and things like that. I've been on obviously the Facebook page with our photos and stuff. And obviously last year, they're the most recent photos. So when I've been trying to find netball photos and football photos, Woodside obviously won the flag for footy, and then Woodside, we won the B grade. So I've been trying to obviously get photos of every club in there, obviously South City and Churchill and, you know, your Lord and all that sort of stuff. And obviously not just be Woodside. Because, yeah, I do play for Woodside, but I'm definitely more for doing the whole netball across the whole league.
The one thing I probably should ask is, are you prepared for some of the crap that people write on social media when you put up a post?
Yeah.
And I've noticed it started already,
Yeah.
Kim.
Yeah.
They don't muck around.
Yeah. No, some of them you just sort of turn a blind eye to, I guess. And then obviously some, we'll have to, answer and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's talk and it's engagement, and obviously positive engagement's great. And yeah, engagement for the league and puts us out there and obviously gets people talking about the league and stuff, which is good.
I got good advice when I started out in the media many years ago from Smokey Dawson, that was an incredible commentator of football. And he said to me, never take criticism from someone you wouldn't ask for advice.
Yeah.
And it's probably the best bit of advice I've ever been given.
Yeah.
So I'll pass that one
Thank
on
you.
to you and put that in the memory bank.
Keep that one, yeah.
Do not take any crap from anyone who wouldn't ask for advice.
I'll think of that when I see these comments.
Exactly. Hey, sponsorship's been great for me.
Yes.
There's a lot of new sponsors.
Yeah, it's been really good. The guys have done a lot of good work, great work, really. Getting a lot more sponsors. So yeah, we've got Martin Cameron Scoreboard, we've got Royal Exchange Hotel Flanagan's Bar, which is Player of the Day, Traralgon Tyre Service, Goal of the Day, we've got Gippy Shuttle for Mark of the Day, we've got Hip Pocket in Morwell, which will be doing the halftime show, and Traralgon Greyhounds are doing Boundary Riders. And yeah, we've got Match of the Round. So Match of the Round will be Chris Humphrey's Office National as well. So
and of course,
lots on board as well. And obviously, forgot the Big Blokes Barbecue will be in the pre-game show.
Which is right now.
I know.
Which is what we're in right now on the Latrobes biggest ever Blokes Barbecue. Hey, we went out to that last year in Morwell.
Oh, yeah.
What a day that was. So no doubt you'll be out at that one this year. I think it's in July.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've got a good sense of humour. You don't mind bad language.
No, not at all.
I was shocked. I learned some new words that day.
Yeah, right.
It's a good day.
I'm English, so it's all right.
Oh, yes.
Although I don't know if Aussies are.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Me.
Used to it.
He's not bad, is he? Hey, so you're enjoying it, a couple of months in. Can you give us a little teaser of what some of the things you might have in the kit bag ready to pull out this year? Something different? Anything different or new? Or what
we on the spot now.
No? Videos? Are we going to get some videos?
Yeah,
a lot of leagues do
We've
photos.
Yes. So we've done. We just recently posted last week, I believe it was from memory, the video with AGL. So AGL have come on board again for 3 years for the partnership. So tried something different instead of just the image. Sort of got a video, got thank yous from a couple of players from Sale and Woodside. And posted that, which has had great engagement so far, and AGL love it, which is awesome, and a lot of positive feedback from it. So hopefully trying to do a few more videos sort of content, and especially things with football players and netball players, people from the grounds as well, videos and them speaking, because that's what people want to see.
Yeah, and I did see that video. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, Paul really too. Sorry, Paul. Paul was on it too, obviously.
Oh, yeah, I know. We're going to be talking to him soon.
Yeah.
He's out and about.
Sorry, Paul, forgot you.
That's fantastic. Look, I'm really looking forward to engaging with you during the year. We'll have a lot to do with you throughout the season here at Sports Stream Live. Good luck with netball today. Thanks for joining us on such a busy day for you.
Yeah,
really appreciate your time. Hey, we'll talk to you very soon.
Yeah, awesome. Better go get changed.
Good luck in the new gig.
Awesome. Thank you.
That was Kimberly Wright, the new publicity officer with the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. That was done last week. We had some audio trouble. Couldn't get that to air, so we've got that to air. We will not be talking to Paul Griffin like we said in that interview, because we did last week. He was out at the TTU Gormandale game where it was a draw. We had him out there, Matty, because we thought, Gormandale might get their first win for 1,470 days. Boy, they come close.
As close as you can get. They come a bloody draw.
Unbelievable. And they looked like they were going to win there at one stage.
Yeah, I reckon give them another 4 or 5 minutes, they would have got up.
Yeah, so incredible. It just makes for a really good season this year because we've got a new contender. There's a definite new contender in Cowwarr.
Yep.
Hayfield's a real contender.
Yeah, they're going to be thereabouts.
TU looking like they might drop off a little bit. Woodside will still be there, but now we've got a Gormandale that looks like being competitive, which is fantastic.
That's great. They deserve to get their time as well.
We will go through the teams now. Let's have a look at the Cowwarr side that we talk about. And boy, there's some new names there, isn't there? And the one that couple that pop out, Lang in the middle and the one Guernsey, Jack Johnson at centre half back in the 32. You've got, of course, the great man in Tristan Wack in the 21 and Halliburton in the 22. They're the ones that stand right out.
Yep.
But you've still got Hughes and Morgan up forward, Brown, Callan. I don't know too much about him. And also in the 29, they tell me he is really, really an eye-catching player. Starting on the interchange is Gona Ruak.
He looks quick. From just the warm-up I've been watching then, he looks super quick.
So some really good players there into that side. That's a whole new looking side. So Luke Hegarty will be really happy with that. Let's have a look at the Woodside team. Now, they had to make 2 changes from last week. Out go Rowan Misson and Ben Johnson with injuries. Ethan Stevens comes into the team, as does Trent Askew. They're the 2 ins. So they're pretty much same lineup as last week, apart from those 2 up back. And they're quick. They're just a changeover, aren't they? Misson and Johnson for Stevens and Askew in their spots.
Yep. And I like with Hall coming in too. We watched him a little bit last year, starting on the interchange, but he was really good.
Who goes to Keenan Hughes?
Oh, you'd have to go with Dan Misson at this stage, see how he goes.
Yeah, that'll be the one to look at. We'll cross back down to the ground, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, to our main man down there in Kyan Jenkins. What have you got for us, Kyan? We've seen you doing the rounds with people out there.
I'm a popular man down here, boys. I was just having a chat with Luke Hegarty, the Cowwarr head coach, and he's just really excited for today. It's their biggest test so far this season, and they're really excited to see where they're at against what's been the best side in this league for the past 2 or 3 years.
Would you call it a free hit at the top?
Yeah.
See where you're at.
Yeah, I think you want to get them in the first couple of weeks.
Yep.
They're the side. And, you go off last week where Woodside run out 14-point winners over Hayfield, and anyone going into the competition last week would say those were they're the 2 sides this year, Woodfield and Hayfield. So
yep, I agree.
Luke will get a really good look. And now you found out some news about Luke Hegarty too, Kai, and he hasn't been too well.
I believe from their Facebook page, so don't 100% quote me on this if I get it wrong, but he had some surgery to remove some prostate cancer that was successful.
That's fantastic news that it was successful. That's very good. So they're bad and good news. The bad news is he got it. And the good news is that he had success on the operation straight away. So that's good. So what else you got for us, Matty?
I did hear a little whisper before you went up to the canteen.
Little birdie. I did?
Yeah. Not from you, but a whisper from someone else about you.
I did go up to the canteen.
Would you like to fill me in? Because
I've got a couple of cans of Coke Zero.
You're not name dropping by any chance, are you? Oh, like anything like that?
What do you mean by that? Where you going with this, Matty?
Did you pay for it?
Hold on. No, I didn't actually. But the reason being, I know where you're going with this. I went there. It's the little bar window from the bar that comes out onto the outside area. And I didn't go to the canteen because it was 15 deep. And I thought, you know what, I'll go up to that little window and see if I can get Coke Zero as opposed to some alcohol. And I'll go up and I asked, can I get a can of Coke Zero? And he said, yes. And he went to open it. And I thought, no, don't open it. I'm part of the live stream. I need it for later. I need 2 cans so I can have during the day. Oh, you don't have to pay. And then I thought, he thought I was name dropping to get these for free.
I'm the one and the only Brad Sinclair.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
And do you know what's worse? I went up there 10 minutes later. Can I have a can of Diet Coke? He gives me 2. I didn't only ask for 1. $6, thanks.
Are they $3 a can now?
They must have been.
I wouldn't have known. I got them for nothing. So Kyan's probably been. Have you been up there, Kyan, asking for dim sims?
No, mate, not yet.
Hey, that's been the Latrobes' biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. We're not far away from getting this underway. We've you and I have gone Cowwarr, and our man down on the ground has gone Woodside. Anything before we start? What I can say, umpires Nick Cullis and Harry Davis. Harry Davis, field umpire in his 300th game today in community umpires round. Boundary umpires Lockie McMaster and Jack Alcock. And in goals is, why are you laughing? Phil Cullis and Peter Blair.
Just had to clear the throat.
Oh, okay. Anything late from you, Kyan?
No, I'm just watching Hudson Holmes, and he appears to have Tristan Wack for a matchup.
Oh, what a matchup that's going to be.
Unbelievable. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. This is Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round. The ball's in the air. There it goes. Sykes wins a tap, goes to ground, quickly picked up on that occasion by Halliburton. He looks quick.
Yeah.
In that game he played earlier last year. He's turned it over, though. Jansen has picked it up. And that's Ashton, of course. His kick wasn't great. There's Wack there with his first touch. Oh, he looks a balanced kick, but he's turned that straight back to Ashton Jansen. He must be thinking, hey, this is a good start. They're kicking straight to him. He's caught one in the guts. And that was against my man, Shane Morgan. He come up to me pre-game and he had the sunnies on. He walked around like a
pretty cash
rock star.
Yeah.
Shane Morgan. So Jansen transfers play, goes to the outer side. Now through Holmes. Oh, beautiful kick, isn't he, to Wide Oak on the wing, outer side of the ground. Has a player on the outside, goes to him. He might get it back in the 1-2. In fact, they end up just toe poking it through Stevens, who's coming to the side on the left foot. Wide Oak's there again.
Tackle.
Great tackle on that outer side of the ground.
Like Jack Johnson.
And will come in the umpire. That looks like is Nick Cullis? Or is that Harry? I can't see from here. That is Nick Cullis.
Yep.
Harry Davis normally wears a nice bright pair of boots, so I'll see if we can find that. Sykes, toe poked off the ground. Michaelides goes to ground, gets his hand to it. Scrambly start at the moment.
It is.
So we'll get another stoppage. Still inside the centre square, just favouring to the end that Woodside kick.
Yeah, they're just trying to figure each other out. We've got a bit of a player down here at the moment. And is it Hudson Holmes?
Oh, no.
Looks like he's caught one in the head.
Yeah, it is Hudson Holmes.
Yeah, so hopefully he's okay. Just holding onto his head there. Ball back up, Folk with the tap. Cowwarr clear. Can they get it clear? No, they can't. Now Tally Burton again, and he's had a great start. He's super quick to whack. Has a bounce. Looks very composed. They're going to get their first look inside 50, and it's a good one. And it's straight to where, man.
He's in his spot.
And I've been saying this all week off air to Brad during the week, but this man will be leading to this pocket all day, right in front of the can bar, and he'll get up and about.
Well, his dad did say in the chat that I had to him, Thursday night, when he knew that the live stream was here today, he had about 50 shots from the spot.
As Keenan Hughes comes in. Normally a lovely kick. He'll get up and about early. Great start for Cowwarr if gets it through.
Oh!
And that is an absolute beautiful kick. And the start that Cowwarr needed. Only took him 2.5 minutes. And that's Cowwarr 1 goal straight. Woodside yet to score on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds down on the boundary. You were right behind that, Kyan, and it never looked like missing.
Never in doubt, boys. As soon as he marks that ball, I have a feeling he's in for a big day today. I just don't think Dan Misson can go with him pace-wise.
Oh, I think the other thing too is, guys, is that the silver service is going to get straight away Halliburton to whack.
Yep.
Gives it to Toomey. Toomey on the wing looks like a beautiful leg. He would just be salivating, Keenan Hughes, running out to that.
So we're back in the middle. Good start from Cowwarr. Folk really gets up high against Sykes. Michaelides is there. Oh, Johnson. Oh, just composed. Very composed. Short kick looking in for Hughes again. Good football. And he's definitely within range. Is Keenan Hughes. This is the start that he would be absolutely dreaming of. He'll probably kick it from 55. But we do know he has the distance in him. As he comes in. Really sinks the boot in.
Oh, he's kicked it a mile. Not straight.
Oh, just gone over. Shane Morgan nearly had it. But it's gone over the line for a behind. As it's Cowwarr up by 7 points. And their disposal early is really starting to show.
My man, Mickey Stockdale, will bring the ball back into play. Kicks it like a mule, Keenan Hughes, an absolute mile. So does this fella for a jockey. Comes in, out of side, looks for Jansen, goes through his hands. Websdale gets the hands back. Turnover, whacks there. He's had a bit of it early already. Looks full of class, he does. Looked for Hughes, went over the top, missing. Back to Jansen. Now they're away through, was that King, I think?
Yep.
Turn that over, and that's in the hands of the red mullet. Little Bretty Grieve. Short kick for Whack. Didn't make him. He might win a free kick here. He does.
Had a great start.
Position. I reckon he's had 8 touches.
He's had a great start.
And we have gone just on under 5 minutes, and I reckon he's had it 8 times.
Yeah.
And he just looks class. Full
damaging.
of class.
Just damaging.
So now plays on. Goes to the long ball. Up towards half forward. Comes off the hands of the pack. All wrapped up. We'll have a bounce down inside 50 for Cowwarr, where most of this 5 minutes, that is where the ball has been, gets to ground. Just for Traralgon Greyhounds down on the boundary, is the wind favouring either end down there, Kyan?
I wouldn't say it's favouring either end. It's not consistent enough to be doing that. It's just sort of breezing around, but it is noticeable on camera.
Okay, so it's not favouring the end that Cowwarr kick, and they've had all the play. So we'll get another bounce down as Harry Davis crosses the arms in his 300th game. Community umpiring week this week. Quick hands out.
Oh!
Halliburton's ran down by Adam Jansen. He'll get the free kick. As I've fallen off my chair in the box, he transfers play to Mickey Stockdale, and the Wildcats have control.
You get back on that seat, Brad.
I'm back.
And they've turned the ball over
Oh,
in a terrible, terrible position.
I did tell him he's exquisite by foot. And He never turns it over, and he's done that.
And this guy's had a sensational start as well. And Halliburton come across from Traralgon last year, but we did get to watch him against Gormandale.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, it was here last year. Pride round last year, I think it was.
Looked good.
Looked very good. As he comes in, probably plays on. 45 metres out he was. Looks long, and it looks straight. And he's just kicked it to the right-hand side of that post, and it's another behind. But all the attacking is on Cowwarr at the moment. As Mickey Stockdale to bring the ball back into play for the Wildcats. Doesn't have a lot to kick to, so he's going to kick to that far side. Looks for Holmes, just puts the one hand out. Doesn't want to sort of get it with his 2 hands, but it's a beautiful kick. It's so good, Folk couldn't even mark it, and they've turned the ball over. Coffee, where's he going to go? Had nowhere to go, and he did get a little kick off in the end, but there's a player down there on the other side for the Wildcats. Gonna have another ball up.
You can hear that wind in the effects, Mike.
Yep. And there's a blood rule, and it's your little man, the jockey.
Cooper Earls.
Yeah. Caught one in the snout. He's asking, why didn't I get a free kick?
A fair question. If you're bleeding from the nose.
Yeah. Did play in the 18s this morning.
Did he?
He did. He got a late little call up.
Oh.
I think the 18s only had 17 from what I've been told.
They did get pumped.
They did in
4 points. And Richard Hughes, Keenan's father, coaches the Cowwarr Thirds.
Yes. Oh, what a beautiful tap that was from Fote. Went straight down to Michaelides. Wide Oaks there for the Wildcats.
Whack!
And Tristan Whack has just gone whack inside 50. Oh, beautiful pick up there. But it's going to go to the Saints. Can they turn it around? That looks super. And they've got their second. Jake Brown. Great roving snap goal. As we look on the replay. Just a great start here for the Saints.
Wow. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I'm just looking at Cowwar's forward setup, and for me, it's Caleb Mickey's the one that's really stretching this Woodside defence. Obviously, with no Ben Johnson and Roll missing, already stretched, but because he's such a good size, he's taking Ethan Stevens right to the goal square, which means Stevens can't go up and impact the Keenan Hughes matchup. So it's really worrying early from Woodside defensively.
And White Oaks on Whack in the middle, and I'll tell you what, he is giving him a whack. He is unbelievable at the moment as Lukey Johnson goes to ground. Might have caught one high here. Umpire Nick Cullis says, yep. So Lukey Johnson sends it inside, but that'll be our man Bloss. Had a great year last year in defence. They go Just control it to Ben Coffey, the co-captain, feeds it off. They go short up the line looking for Halliburton. It just got over the head of King. Gets the 1-2 with Lang.
Love this.
Takes a bounce. Looks out. Oh, he's run his full distance. Handball, he's got it back. I'll just do what I want to Morgan. I'll lower the eyes. Fine, Ruak, and Ruak gets a shot at goal.
It's the foot skills that are good, and they're taking the game on as well.
Wow. Halliburton's making mistakes, but still got time to have a coffee, a smoke, and pick it up again. What the heck is going on here? Yeah, this is the boy that we're really interested in to look at.
We've heard good things about him.
Yeah, they reckon he's an excitement machine, and that's what we like. He's got the Kevin Bartlett number. You'd love that.
Yes, number 29.
And he comes. Going to Ruak for his first for the
lovely.
Straight through the high little going to Ruak. And that takes the Saints on to 3-2-20. Woodside yet to score. Thanks to our man, Martin Cameron MP. He's got a big year, November. The big election, don't forget. Vote Lib Nationals. Well, I'm not allowed to say that, am I? He's paying money. I can say what I like.
Exactly right.
Thanks to Tarragona Greyhounds down on the boundary. Kane Jenkins.
Well, last week against Glengarry, Tristan Wack was voted the second best on ground by his coach or cut. Not too sure who does the votes. But for me, so far, he's been best on.
Yeah, it's been a great start by the Cowwarr Saints.
He's brought his own footy.
He has.
And Halliburton's not far behind.
Yep. So we're back in the middle. One there by Sykes. Lang. Gets the handball across. They're going to get on the inside 450. It's a bit of a scrubber. Hughes will get there first. Can't pick it up cleanly. He'll get onto that left foot. He snaps. Can he get another one? He can! Keenan Hughes gets his second for the quarter. And my gosh, Cowwarr have kicked 4 in 11 minutes of footy.
Oh, he's turning it on.
Yep.
All of them, the ones that we spoke about, probably the quietest out of them is Lang.
Yep.
Because they're just waxing and they won't give him the footy.
Yep. What a super start.
Unbelievable. I've got to thank my man on the buttons here because I'm getting so excited. I keep forgetting to put the score on. And he's right on it. 4-2, 26-0 on the Martin Cameron MP scoreboard, member for Morwell. Wow, Matty.
It's just clean, good, hard footy and quick. We're back in the middle. Tap there by Fote. Micheletti there with the tackle. There's about another ball up here in the middle. Yeah, a while since Woodside have been in this position.
Absolutely.
Let's see how they respond. Fote again with that left hand. Cowwarr going to get the clearance. Can they pick it up cleanly? They can't. Holmes is there for Woodside. Morgan been called for the throw, so it's going to be Woodside ball.
Jeez, I reckon that was hot.
Yeah.
Looked like a handball for me.
Holmes kicks inside forward 50. Looks for O'Sullivan. Marks it on his chest. Does kick it long. He's definitely within range. He gets very close. And that's going to go through.
I reckon it has.
It has. And Woodside, they get there first. For a bit of magic from O'Sullivan. And it's 4-2-26 to Woodside, 1 goal on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Wow. That's an incredible kick. Again, we had our man, thanks to Tarragona Greyhounds, down on the boundary, right behind that one too, Kyan.
I was, but I'm more concerned about the Woodside backline. Luke Johnson's gone back as the spare behind the ball, so Woodside are going to start with 7 in their backline. And Cowwarr have one on the edge of the centre square between their defensive 50 in the midfield that's running in as soon as that ball bounces. So it's, in fact, 7 on 6 in the middle and 7 on 6 in the backline.
Don't mind that he does that for a couple of minutes because they hit 4
Stop the
and
bleeding.
5. Yeah, stop the bleeding, exactly right. And they're away through the coach. Holmes goes towards O'Sullivan, who does battle with Bloss. He might get the bounce inside. He doesn't. Trickles out over the line. That other fella that's playing really well for the Saints as well is the little boy in the helmet, Oscar Callan, in the 26. I'll go with Callan.
Yep.
K-A-L-A-N. I'll go with Callan. He's been very good too as it comes back into play. White Oaks there, lays a bump on Jake Brown, who holds onto the footy and gets a restart. So we've now travelled 13 and a half minutes into this first quarter.
Oh,
The Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the round. AGL Loyang North Gippsland football. They go up the line. Holmes drops what he probably should have taken. McMaster's there for the Saints. Handball's chopped off. Now they're out through King. If he can collect it, doesn't sit for him. He's wrapped up by 3 Saints. Grieve, Gona, and Halliburton. So again, 50 out. Holmes takes the ruck with Lang. Lang wins it, goes in after it. It's a secondary kick off the ground. He just couldn't get the bounce. Comes out to Michaelides onto the right foot. Goes inside. Looking for White Oak. It sits nicely for him. Doesn't get around the Tim Johnson tackle. Able to feed it off. Snapped around the corner by Zach Richards and misses to the right.
Starting to settle a little bit now, Woodside. Just stop the bleeding for the last couple of minutes as they bring the ball back into play. And it's marked there by Coffee.
Tough one.
You wanted one all day.
I have.
They've tried to get the ball out. Johnson back to Coffee. Little chip kick. McMaster. Wax there for Cowwarr. Little chip kick, and that's a lovely kick as well. Brown. Just kicks down the line. It's an up and under kick. They looked for Sykes, but he couldn't get there in time. Wack couldn't grab it either. King. Oh!
Bang!
And that's a great fair hit as well. Brown's there for Woodside. We're going to have a boundary throw in. There was nothing in that. It was a fair hit.
Yeah, it was Jack Johnson, just a fair hit, but he let him know too. He said something.
Yep.
As if to say...
looks like it might be a bit of...
he's worried about him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was... Yeah, no, Jack Johnson's just checking to see if he's all right. I like him.
Yeah, I don't think he's in a good state of mind.
He's holding the back of his head. So I reckon it might have been a clash of heads.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Yep.
White Oak's not right, though, Matty.
King.
Oh, it's a King, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, White Oak's in the long sleeve. So that is King. Kind Jenkins, thanks to the Traralgon Greyhounds. You're getting a good view of that. How does he look?
He's not in a good way, boys. I think he'll be done out the game with a concussion.
Yeah. So they go for safety over the head knocks these days. So we're going to have another boundary throw in. All the best. Into Tom. As the ball's brought back into play. Good throw in, young fella. Vote with the punch. Just goes for territory. Back to Wack.
Geez, they're clean.
Great size, isn't he, Tristan Wack?
They're all very clean, aren't
Yeah.
they? By hand and foot.
Oh, great mark. Jansen. Little chip kick to Holmes. They want to switch the play. They've gone across the ground.
Beautiful kick.
It is a beautiful kick. It's a good, and it's Fife. Looking for Denovan, but it's an up and under. Lost done well. We're going to have a boundary throw in the forward pocket. Up Woodside's end. And they've had a good 4 or 5 minutes at the Wildcats. They're starting to settle.
Got to ask you, Matty. With Holmes putting Luke Johnson as the +1 in their back, it's exposed them the other end being Jack Johnson. Would you send someone to him and get someone else as the +1?
It's a catch-22 because all of a sudden you're losing goal power as well.
You don't want Jack Johnson on.
And it looks like O'Sullivan's done a hammy too.
Oh, no. He has too. Oh, yeah, that's a bad
Right on
hammy.
screen.
That is a bad hammy.
Yeah, things are not going Woodside's way.
I've seen our man on camera, Mick Robinson, walk like that a night out in town. And
even the sporty in Warrigal.
It's not good. It's not good. And he's staying out there. Maybe he thinks it's a cramp.
Yeah, might not have ever done one before.
Yeah, people that don't, they don't know. And he's holding that right hamstring, as you can see on screen. They trail by 19 points.
And they need him out there.
They do. As the Saints again come out through the agency of Tim Johnson onto the left foot. High ball to all the Wildcats, and Mickey Stockdale in the best possible position as he always is.
Oh, slow down, Mickey O'Sullivan.
Goes inside. Beautiful kick to Michaelides.
Yep.
He's done, yeah. Some very good advice from the box there. He's done. You know when it's bad, Emmy.
Hear him there on the effects mic.
Effects mic. I'm done. In it comes. High ball gets out over the back, but misses to the right. So they now lose King, who was brilliant last week.
Yep.
O'Sullivan was magnificent last week, kicking 3.
Is their key forward. All of a sudden, the pressure is on Zach Richardson and young Denovan.
Wow. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Like to change your vote down there, Kyle? What do you tip?
No, but I'd like to move back into the van because It's not a very positive looking Woodside bench at the minute. Those Magnets are getting a real workout.
Oh, yes. As the Saints are away again. Tumbling kick-ups. What's happened here? Push after the kick.
Downfield.
So downfield, Saints. Fed out to the outside. Where's Hughes? Oh, Ruack at the back. Nearly got it. Recovers beautifully. Beats a couple. Gets the hands out towards Whack. Set upon. We'll get a bounce down. 15 out directly in front of the Saints goal. We've gone 19 and a half minutes into the first quarter. 4-2 to 1-2. 18 points and a couple of Wildcats in King and O'Sullivan off for the game.
Oh!
Snap it, goal.
Another one.
Round the corner. Caleb Mickey.
How good is it to see Caleb Mickey back playing footy after that horrific leg injury last year?
So, 5-2-32, the Saints Woodside 1-2-8 with injury concerns. 20 minutes gone first quarter. That is on your Martin Cameron MP for Morwell scoreboard. Thanks to Terrell Greyhounds on the boundary, Kind Jenkins.
Well, on your far side of screen there's a Woodside player in the fluoro boots who did not get up for that stoppage. He looks very proppy getting up. I can't quite get a number on it.
I think it's Adam Jansen, long sleever.
Adam Jansen, slowly walking back. He didn't look in a good way getting up from that contest either.
They've got a lot of injury problems. I just got to say to Kind that when you're banging your microphone on the pole there, young fella, it's going right through the effects mic. So we might get you to not be lazy and get off the fence.
As we're back into the play, can he pick it up in Brown? He can't. So he's rushed it over. And what a start it's been for Cowwarr. And it hasn't been because of the injuries to the Wildcats. They started off absolutely brilliantly.
But, geez, it makes it hard.
Oh, absolutely.
I can see Tommy King going towards the rooms now.
Hopefully.
And he's still looking groggy.
Yeah, not looking good. So the Wildcats get the tap, but it's all Cowwarr around them. Lang is one of them. So we have another ball up. Nearly 21 minutes gone. So Lang, what can he do? Kicks it inside 50, comes around, but it's gone out of bounds on the full. And it's going to be a Wildcats ball. And Lukey Johnson likes to move the ball on quickly. And he does, and it's to Stockdale. Chips it over. Marks in there in the end. Going to switch it again. And this is a good setup here for Cowwarr because they don't know where to go. They're just going sideways. Now it's a dangerous kick into the coach. In Holmes. Normally a beautiful user. Looks for Jansen. Misses the ball. It's going to be a turnover. Hughes, look out. He's in within range. Can he kick it?
Oh, missed to the
Jeez. That's another behind. But the pressure's so good for Cowwarr. I don't think I've seen Woodside struggle to get it out of their defensive 50. It's what they're so good at as well.
Yeah, and we knew that without Ben Johnson and Rowan missing that was going to happen.
Yep.
And now they've lost a forward and a midfielder.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. As Stockdale brings the ball back into play. Looks for the ruckman in Fote. Whack was there for Cowwarr. And there he is again. Johnson kicks at the player. It's going to be a turnover. Richards. Denovan. Doesn't go to anyone in particular, and it's Bloss that's going to clean up there for the Saints. Little chip kick to Halliburton. Had a great start, especially the first 10 minutes. His pace has been really, really good. Kicks inside 50, looks for Hughes, and he does.
Oh, he's going for number 3. You're going to do a Jeremy Cameron.
Yep. And he just beat 3 players, just purely on athleticism. And he's definitely within range. He'll probably kick at 55 again.
It's someone kicking that fence, Kind. Can you just go up, just hang her up by a leather belt?
As here's Hughes coming in. Gets it into the man on the mark. Coffee. Hughes, can he have another go? Good pressure there from the Wildcats. Johnson's there for Cowwarr. Could have been kicking in danger, but the umpire said no. A lot of players around this ball. I'm going to have another ball up here.
I like what Luke Hegarty's done here with Jack Johnson. He's got him to follow up on Luke Johnson, Jack Johnson to follow up and say, okay, now
with you.
Yeah.
You man me up.
Yep, exactly right. Smart coaching. as they're away. Mickey Stockdale for the Wildcats. Goes out towards Fife. Needs it to sit.
Oh,
Coming out and meeting it was Tim Johnson. Couldn't collect it. Goes back now and it's McMaster. Feeds it back to Tim Johnson. Onto the left foot. Sits it up. Ruak. Oh, well done. On the other side there was Askew. He's collected by Ruak and we'll get a bounce down underneath the scoreboard. Done 24.5 in the first quarter. Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the round for AGL Loyang North Gippsland football and netball. Jackson Davison in the ruck for the Saints, but Jansen chops it off. Really well done, Adam Jansen. Gets it inside 50. Denovan in front of Bloss. Quickly gets it on. Inside 50 to Richards. Does it sit? Does it go? It misses to the right.
just didn't think it clearly, I think, Donovan. He knew he needed to pop it up a little bit higher.
Spot on. Absolutely, he did. So
The idea was right.
Yeah, 4 goals. A lead now is Whack. He can do everything. He brings it into play now. I think that wind is going to the end that Woodside are kicking.
Yep.
Left.
Just a little bit.
That really held up the Tristan Whack kick. They go up towards Bloss with a beautiful kick. Just had no chance Woodside of chopping that off. Bloss up the line. They'll quickly go. They want it inside 50 quickly, the Saints. To Hughes, they do.
Oh.
Takes the mark in front of Misson. He quickly goes on. Spearing, left foot kick. What a pickup by Lang. Gives it off to the outside. Running into the open goal.
Wow.
Brady Hood, bang.
There's an intense with Coward. They get the ball. They move it at all costs because they know they have the forward line to score quickly.
Unbelievable, Matty.
Yep.
Traralgon Greyhounds is said to Kai and Jenkins, so I can say Traralgon Greyhounds have something to say, young fella.
Well, on the other side of Coward, it's that wind that you were speaking about, Brad. That wind is slightly favouring the end Woodside are going to, but I wouldn't say it's more than a 2 at a push 3-goal breeze. But it's been Coward's forward half press that's really set this game up for them. Woodside cannot get the ball out their back half.
Yeah, they're very attacking too, Coward, which I like to see. And we're back in the middle. Sykes and Fote. Fote with the right hand this time. Little toe poke by White Oak. But it's Coward again. Johnson to Coffee.
Jack Johnson's become dangerous since they gone the +1.
Yep, it's backfired for them at the
yeah.
moment. Morgan there for Coward. Halliburton's in there. Ball's not coming out. I'm going to have another ball up here.
So do you, as Hudson Holmes, do you say to Luke Johnson, okay, go back. It's not working for us.
It's hard because he's playing. He needs
Yeah.
real strong on the bench to help that out. As Michaelides tackles. Have another ball up here. And they just need the siren to go to reset
Yeah.
the Wildcats.
I totally get why Woodside have done that with Lukey Johnson. They had to stop the bleeding.
Yep.
But it's hurt him the other way now.
Yep. Sykes with the tap. Jansen.
Geez, he's been good.
He has. Kicks long and he's looking for Denovan. He's up against Bloss. Uses his body well. He runs onto it now.
Whack.
And it's the pressure for Coward that's been so good so far. Johnson.
He's been good.
Yep. To Coffee.
Oh,
So, how did he get out of that? I do not know. But all of a sudden, the ball is on centre wing. Fote has a little bit of a jog around the wing. It's going to go back to Whack.
Oh.
He's just such a big, strong midfielder. They kick it long down the line.
wow, he's been good.
He has. And it's another mark there by Jansen, and that's Ashton.
Yeah, you're getting mixed up. They've both been good, haven't
Yeah.
they?
Michaelides. His input needs to be massive now. And it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be in that man in Timmy Johnson.
He's had a lot of it.
Yep. Very smart footballer. Been around a long time. Johnson kicks down the line. Looking for Sykes. Just didn't judge it well in the end there with Sykes. Could have had it quite easily. We have another ball up here. 28 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Really like the looks of Oscar Callan.
Yep.
With a helmet, the young fella. Underneath a lot. Fote wins a tap. Beautiful tap too to Michaelides. How often does that happen?
Yep.
Gets it fed off, but Coffee chops it off. He's been good. Just can't tackle him. Turns around on a sixpence. Gets the right foot up to Sykes. Centre wing position out of side. Nearly 29 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And they're up by 5 goals, the Saints. And it could be 6. Halliburton has the mark. Just outside 50.
It's their run through the midfield is so dangerous. It's giving no time for Woodside to set up. They're basically just chasing backside. There's nothing they can do about it.
So, Halliburton from 50. In he comes. Just goes inside the chalk. Six it! Oh, he's got it!
Wowee.
Without doubt, I reckon that might be the leader for the Traralgon Tyre Service goal of the day. Outside 50, the little fella with the jockey legs has put it through post height. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kyan Jenkins.
I'm speechless, boys. Absolutely speechless. This is incredible from Cowwarr early on.
Good footy. It's enjoyable to watch.
Definitely. It looks like the Hawthorn of a couple of years ago was just handball, kick to space, but just run and run.
Yeah, they understand what they've picked up and what they're using it with. They've got good foot skills and good pace, and it gives the forwards every opportunity because they've got the forward line to do it. And we're back in the middle. And it's Sykes going up against Fote again. Sykes gets the tap in the end, but Fote does the roving. Gives the handball across. No one in particular can pick it up. Could have been a free kick to White Oak. There's about 15 players around this ball. We're going to have a ball up, and it gets out in the end. Lambert. And he marks the little fella. Nurls, and they play onto Holmes, and they look for Donovan, but it's not a good kick in the end. Whether that's disposal or where Riley Donovan's leading is not the right spot.
Just some around the ground scores. We've got Hayfield 46, TTU 13, Gormandale 9, Rosedale 26, Yallourn North 34, Yarram 6, and Churchill 27, Sale City 18.
Boundary throw in. Donovan with the tap to Jansen. Jansen doesn't have the footy. Could have been a free kick as well. Cowwarr have the footy. Can't clear. Still inside 50 for Woodside. It's just bopping around. Holmes is there. Gets a little chip kick. Don't know if it went 15. Whack. Goes on the left foot just to clear it out. Stockdale with the mark. Looks inside. Good kick to Stevens. Chips inside, and it's been another turnover.
Good tackle.
Yep.
He's been good, Jake Brown.
Yep. Just does the little things.
Yeah.
Just on the 50-metre line here. Forward for Woodside. What can they produce? Gives the handball across. Back into traffic, which makes it hard. Fote. Back to Jansen. But the pressure, and they've turned it over.
Trip. That was 50 metres back in the day.
It was.
Trip.
And what an absolute superb quarter here from Cowwarr. Who would have thought they're up by 39 points against the reigning premier? We've got their problems. They've lost 2 players early. You know, Sullivan and Tom King.
So here at the Cowwarr Rec Reserve for the Chris Humphreys Office National Match of the Round in AGL Loyang, North Gippsland Football and Netball. It is Cowwarr 7-3-46, lead Woodside 1-3-9. They've got some injury concerns, the Wildcats, got a scoreboard concern. The Saints are on fire. We'll be back here at Cowwarr very shortly. Welcome back to the Cowwarr Rec Reserve. We're at quarter time. Cowwarr 7-3-46, 39-point leaders over Woodside 139 in what has been an unbelievable start to the Saints' home game. They have been incredible. And Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, has their assistant coach down on the boundary, Richard Hughes. It's a warm welcome to the live stream match of the round, mates. You guys have been incredible.
Yeah, true that, Brad. I'm sure Woodside will come back, but we certainly didn't expect that. That was a pretty decent quarter of football, to be honest.
The ones we spoke about off air before the game, Wack and Halliburton, have looked unbelievable in the midfield.
Bringing a lot to the midfield, and they're two different types of players as well, so they tend to complement each other very well with what we already had in there, mate.
And your boy, Keenan Hughes, is is a recipient of some of the great midfield work. He's got a couple, probably could have a couple more. He looks like he's in for a big day. The first one he kicked was from that pocket we spoke about pre-game too.
Yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we? As I said Thursday night, I did sort of have a word to him about that, and we had a laugh about it when we chatted before. But yeah, he'd probably, in all honesty, all jokes aside, probably would have liked a couple more, and hopefully finishes off a bit better, way better than he was last week, obviously. But I'm sure he'll keep presenting, and as you said, with our mids, it's very hard to stop with our mids with the supply. So he'll keep getting the opportunities, and hopefully he can convert, mate.
Tim Johnson, Shannon Lang have been very good too, and young Gona Ruak, he looks like an excitement machine, Rich.
He's brought a lot to us. He's brought something that we certainly didn't have last year, and Heggs is big on the forward pressure. So him and Brady Hood played back pocket last year, so Heggs has sort of backed Brady in to play forward pocket. So him and the G-man, as I call him, they really brought something different to what we really lacked last year, mate.
So right now, I would imagine that the message to the boys from yourself and Luke Hegarty and so forth would be just go along the way you're going, boys. You're doing very well.
Yeah, well, I imagine I'm not on the bench today, but I do most of my stuff during the week to help Heggs. Don't do much, but mostly coach the thirds. But I would imagine the message would be that he would have been pretty happy with the pressure around the contest, and they've just got to continue to bring that to the table. As I said, we know Woodside's a very, very good side, so they're going to come back for sure.
Mate, thanks very much for joining us. We really appreciate it, and congratulations to you and the thirds for a 54-point win earlier today.
No worries, mate. Just a shout out to club legend Kondo. I had a bit of a bet trying to get his name on radio, so he's 4 games short of his 100th and missed out on the twos today. So go good, Kondo. Hopefully you get there, mate.
Good on you. Thanks very much.
Thanks.
That was Richard Hughes, the under-18s coach and assistant coach. Gives Luke Hegarty a bit of a chop out during the week, Matty, which, as we know, for a coach, you need someone doing your chop out during the day. During the week, and thanks to Kyan for getting that done for Traralgon Greyhounds down on the boundary. Matty, what does Woodside do now?
We've got to stop the bleeding for starters, which I think is going to be very hard to do. They're in a bit of all sorts at the moment, but good sides respond, so they've got to find a way.
Do you run a tag on Wack? Then the other one gets away.
Exactly right.
Hudson Holmes has gone to him.
You've just got to do a check around the stoppages.
You know what's happening? Tanner Hall's got a hard tag on Wack.
Yep.
Watch this. Yep.
Yep.
Tanner Hall's got a hard tag on
Good luck.
Wack. As we are away again, and our man on the boundary keeps bumping that fence. I'm going to send one of my boys out to him very, very shortly. Kyan.
Whack.
As Stephen Lambert all tackled. Oh, umpire Harry Davis in his 300th has said, you did not try and get rid of that. So I'm going to give the free kick to Brady Hood, who kicked a lovely goal in that first quarter. He goes short to the half-forward line, and they all dive across it. He's going to do it again, Harry! He's paid holding the ball again. He's laying over the ball. On that occasion was Tanner Hall, and the free kick goes to the man that he's tagging, Tristan Wack. He's outside 50. What a beautiful kick that is. Sets it up. Nice drop. What he should have taken was Callan. Goes in after it again. Holmes is there, taps it behind him. Callan goes in after it again, and we'll get another stoppage. Jeez, what happened there?
I don't think he was expecting it to be that easy. It just sort of fell into his hands.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Up it goes, gets out the back. Ooh, just flicked over by Whiteoak. Nearly a throw to Holmes. Left foot kick up the line. Bouncing ball. Does well. Does Tanner Hall. Up towards the wing. Gets out over the head of Askew. Denovan lays a bump on Bloss. Goes to ground. Askew goes in after it again. And again, we'll get a stoppage. Centre wing position out of side of the ground. We've only travelled a minute and a half into the second quarter.
As Fote makes the big trek up to centre wing as he was just in the back line. Big punch there by Sykes. Holmes is there for Woodside. Does well in the end was Tanner Hall. Not a good looking kick, and it's a great mark there in the end. In Grieve gives the handball across. Gets it back. Just can't hold on to the footy at the moment. The man with mullet to Sykes. Good pick up by the big fella in the end. Johnson. To Lang. This is dangerous. Kicks inside forward 50. What can Hughes do here? He's got Missing all over him. Nice little toe poke in the end. Stockdale gets onto that left foot. Looks for Whiteoak and hits the target beautifully. Little chip kick. Moves the ball quickly. It's Lambert. Kicks it to centre wing. And it's Johnson just reading the ball.
Oh,
just
downfield,
better. And it's going to be a downfield. And that's not what they want at the moment.
Ends up in the hands of the other one. Whack.
Yeah, Tristan Wack. And we've just seen then he's a beautiful looking kick. Spears it.
Oh, he's dropped another one.
Yeah. Hughes,
don't worry
look
about
out.
this. Oh, God.
They're
all letting me down.
He does, and it's another behind there for Cowwarr, but it's all Cowwarr. It's going one way at the moment. And they just look like they're on another level.
Oh, they do.
They really, really do. They're all buying in, and it's really good footy, and it's good to watch. As Stockdale brings the ball back into play. 3 minutes gone. It's very, very stagnant Woodside that we haven't seen. Chips the ball in. Whiteoak.
Hayfield, 45 points up over TTU. Gormandale, 18 points down to Rosedale. Inaccurate kicking's costing them. Yallourn North, 49 to Yarram, 6. And Sale City, only 8 points down.
Ooh.
25 to Churchill, 33.
Yep. Kicks inside the forward 50. And there's another behind. Jack Johnson. He's pushing forward.
Yes.
He really is pushing forward.
Yeah, you got to be accountable for a guy like that.
Yeah.
Very similar. He plays a similar game to Mickey Stockdale does for Woodside.
Yep.
And you just got to be accountable. They'll tear you apart. They bring it back in, and that is Stockdale to Holmes. Short, up the line, beautiful kick, well weighted to Ethan Stevens. A inclusion today. Askew come in for Ben Johnson and Rowan Nisson. Umpires called encroaching here against Keenan Hughes. So it's going to be 50. So Stevens, it'll bring him up to half forward. Goes inside. Oh, straight over. Straight down the throat of Brett Grieve. Quickly plays on. Wants a player on the outer side. Bouncing ball. Mickey. He's tackled. Just sits over at everyone and lets the ball do nothing. They're away. On the left foot. Inside. Mick Stockdale does beautifully on Clan then. Feeds it back. Gets it back in a 1-2. Then just controls it to Jansen. He's going to come in ball to Whiteoak. They want to transfer this now to Dan Misson.
Skill's got to be good.
They spread. Going to go back to where it come from, to Holmes. Has Whiteoak short. Not much further ahead. Then decides to go long outside to Fote. Just gets out over the hands of McMaster. Short to Lukey Johnson under the scoreboard. Out of side. 38-point leaders. The Saints. Who would have thought? Inside. Denovan can't mark it. Comes off the hands of a boundary throw in left forward pocket.
A very patient Woodside that one was. Literally had to start from right down in defensive 50. They've made themselves into the forward 50. What can they bring? All back into play. Lang, just a smooth operator. Looks for Sykes, can't get to him. Going to have another boundary throw in. So they've gone to centre wing. But every time Lang, Halliburton, or Wack get it, you think, oh no. To the opposition.
Got a big halftime show thanks to Hip Pocket Morwell coming up at halftime today. We'll go around the grounds, all the scores from the other games, and there's some big games and close scores at the moment. Check in on our latest story from Kai and Jenkins, thanks to Terralcon Greyhounds, who's doing the rounds out over there at the canteen. What the dim sims are like. Have you had to go at the dim sim? What did we have a chip? What did you call that pre-game?
Chip dog.
Chip dog.
Explain to the viewers what that is.
Hot dog roll, hot
Yep.
chips, gravy.
Chip dog. Good? Was it good?
It was good, but I've got some more news. Rob Michaelides is also out for the game, boys.
Oh, no. What's
Oh.
happened there?
Hammy?
He's had a dislocated finger, which they cannot get back into.
Oh.
I believe he's off to hospital. So they're down to one on the bench.
Oh, things just can't go their way.
Jeez. That's not good.
It's Cowwarr, and that's Whack. Kicks inside forward 50. Can't pick up the ball cleanly. We have another boundary throw in. Nearly 8 minutes gone, but things are just not going Woodside's way at the moment.
No, I've liked what Callan's done, but geez, I reckon he could have 3 goals this quarter.
Yeah, just not clean.
Yeah. He could have come at that one,
Mm.
I reckon, and marked it, and he waited for the half volley and didn't take it cleanly. Anyway, ball back into play. Over the top, big punch gets out towards Whack, though, from Foe. Turns Tanner Hall inside out, but still able to lay the tackle. Hall did well in the end. Handball turned over. Whack gives it to Ruat. Feeds it off to the outside.
Mickey's got it!
Flying shot, Mickey for his second for the day. Caleb Mickey on the left foot. What a great goal.
Goal of the day nomination, you think?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And he gets his second. And the Saints go on to 8 goals, 553. Woodside 139. That is on your Martin Cameron MP, local member for Morwell. Scoreboard. And just something out of nothing then. I thought Hall was okay on Whack then.
Yep.
Laying that tackle. And that stopped. They've got Hall off him. And the coach, Jansen's gone to him now. So they're trying their third player on Tristan Whack. Jansen does get it. And that's Adam, of course. Gets a long kick inside 50. Davison wins the ball. The handball looking for Bloss wasn't good. Gets his toe poked to it. They dive in across it. Frith's in there for the Saints. Lucky Johnson there too. We'll have a ball up. 50 around from the Woodside goal. Folk does well with a beautiful tap to White Oak. Just couldn't break free of the Whack tackle. They come out and they're away, the Saints. The handball's not good. They get the bounce. There's Lang. Feeds it back. It has. Jack Johnson slips over. Feeds it back. Great tackle for the Saints by Richard, for Woodside by Richards. Quickly plays on. Off to Stockdale, who's up the ground. Squares it up. High ball looking for Johnson. Big punch from behind. Ball comes to ground. Just overrunning it on that occasion was Toomey. Back to Davison. From Sykes. High ball. Oh, holding the front spot. Couldn't take the mark. For the Saints was the little fella in Halliburton, who's been brilliant. Umpire's pulled a whistle here. Free kick's going to be for holding, is it? I'd like an umpire to give an arm signal. I don't like it when they don't give an arm signal.
You just don't know.
You don't know what's happened as they go forward. Gets to the front of the pack. Bloss. Oh, he just dropped it. Out to Davison. Quick hands to Jack Johnson. Sells some candy. Lowers his eyes. Kick's not great. Jansen's there. Ashton couldn't take it. Halliburton goes in after it. So does Wide Oak. They find the boundary near the scoreboard. 11 minutes gone in the second quarter of a boundary throw in out of side.
As the Wildcats have stopped the bleeding just a little bit. They're about to bring the ball back into play. Foten Sykes has been a good matchup. Jansen kicks inside forward 50. It's gone out of bounds on the full. And it's going to go to Timmy Johnson there for the Saints. Another good ball user. Kicks down the line. Does well in the end when it's Jansen. Does have Fife in the middle if they can get it to him. They've turned the footy over again. Morgan here for the Saints. Toomey. Marks. Ruak kicks inside 50. Beautiful pickup from Mickey. Can he make it another one? He's not going to get it there. Fife's there for the Wildcats. And it's gone out of bounds. As we're going to have another boundary throw in. Deep inside Cowwar's forward 50. We talk about how good this Cowwarr midfield is, but I tell you what, their forward line, it looks extremely dangerous. They've got the big forwards and they've got the little forwards. It's a good mix.
Woodside, definitely hamstrung. Mick O'Sullivan off with a hamstring. Michelady's dislocated finger. They sent him off to hospital to try to get that back into place. Tom King with concussion. And they went into the game without Rowan Misson and Ben Johnson and the Morgan brothers.
Yeah, it's a lot. Tough team.
It's a very hard day at the office.
Yep.
For the Wildcats today, that's for sure. And of all days to happen, it's against the most improved team in the competition. In it comes. Fote wins the tap. Halliburton does the crumbing. Quick hands out to Ruak. Couldn't control it. Jeffs goes low. Tackled by Kalan. We'll get a restart. 35 around from the Saints goal. Only put on the one this quarter, but Woodside haven't scored and they need to. Hughes overruns it. Quick kick out from Hall into the centre of the ground. Bouncing ball. Davison lays the tackle on Dean. Spills out the back. They come in again. Lay across it. We'll have a bounce down as Frith picks himself up. So, Harry Davis in the middle in his 300th game. Umpire Community Week. Fote wins the tap. Again, we'll get a restart. Sykes does the ruck work on that occasion. Comes out to Coffey, sends him inside. 50. He's pulled a free kick. Hughes has taken the mark anyway.
So we just downfield.
To Jake Brown. You should let that go. I would have thought.
Can be filthy with that.
Oh, yes. So Jake Brown, and he's closer. If Hughes was closer.
Yeah.
And he's a thumping kick. So Jake Brown's going to have to kick this 50. Gives it off. Whack. Can't allow that.
Oh, my gosh.
Whack goes. Whack. Straight through the high to the little.
That's gone 65 metres.
Well, we have a new leader in the Traralgon Tyre Service goal of the day.
Let's look on the replay.
He's kicked that a long way. It's just inside the centre square, and it's gone 4 rows back. So we have a new leader, that's for sure. 9-5-59. The Saints, Woodside 139. Gone 15 minutes, second quarter. That's on the Martin Cameron MP, a local member for Morwell scoreboard.
Yeah, it's been pure class here for Cowwarr. We're in the middle, and it's Davidson's going up in the ruck now for the Saints. Wax there for Cowwarr. I'm going to have another ball up. Injury concerns for the Wildcats. Davidson goes up there for the Saints, but it's Johnson again. Can he get clear? He can't. Morgan. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to go to Jack Johnson. It's going to switch it. It's going to go to the other side of the ground. He's looking for Timmy Johnson. It's a 2-on-1 battle here.
Oh.
There's your mark of the day to date, and Timmy Johnson. That's a one-hander.
The Gippy shuttle mark of the day for sure.
Kicks inside forward 50, and he looks for Hughes. Can't get to him. Wax there. Trying to get the footy out, but he can't. He just looks like a strong specimen, Tristan Wack.
Strong specimen. He certainly is.
As they get the clearance. Halliburton.
Oh, dance.
And he's just got the pace to burn. He's looking for Hughes. It's a 2-on-1.
Oh,
Johnson in the end.
Just danced like he's at a Stephen Gregory disco.
Stockdale. Doesn't have a lot to kick to, so he'll come across into Johnson. Kicks. He marks. Walpole.
Get in contact with us if you want a disco, because Stephen Gregory runs him. He's got one tonight. Warragul.
Very busy man.
Dropping in on the way home. Going to have a few dances in me
You watch that hip.
psychedelic shirt and yellow pants.
As Woodside, they've made it to centre wing and Tanner Hall. Not the greatest ball user, but what can he do?
Oh!
It's an absolute wobbler. Donovan rushes the kick. Looks for Richards. Johnson was there.
Oh, this will be out of bounds.
Yep. So have a throw in here, but it's up the right end for the Wildcats. It's been few and far between up their end, especially deep inside.
Any news on the injury front down on the boundary there, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kyan?
No, Michael O'Sullivan has returned to the bench, but with a lot of ice on the hamstring, and King and Michaelides, I believe, are still in the rooms.
Yeah, and the other one is young Earls that's on the bench there. He'll come back on, but he had a smack in the mouth as well.
He did.
So I don't think I've ever seen in a long time a side get it so bad so early.
In a space of 15 minutes as
Yeah.
well. As we have a ball up deep inside Woodside's forward 50. Vote with the tap.
Oh!
Can he snap? Oh, and he's hit the post.
Is it Jansen again?
Yeah, I missed who that was in the end.
Orange boots. Running at us, Tanner Hall.
Tanner Hall.
There's a Gippy shuttle point of the day.
Yeah, it was a good one. There's Johnson with a spearing kick, and that's a beautiful kick.
Oh.
Absolutely beautiful. McMaster kicks. Not the greatest of kicks, but the bounce might go their way. Hughes is there.
Oh.
They're just not clean enough. Is it the pressure of Cowwarr? They're hunting in numbers. Stockdale's trying there for the Wildcats. Looking for Jansen. But he handballed it to his feet.
Oh, great.
And here's the turnover.
He's real.
What can they do? Kicks inside forward 50. And it's straight to Mickey. Just can't pick it up. But what can he do? Great handball across to Lang. Kicks.
Oh.
And that is an absolute team goal. Great football, Cowwarr. And that brings the score to 10-5-65 to Woodside 1-4-10 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Have a look at this. Just well trapped by Mickey. The hands out. Bang off a step. Oh, have we got another one, or Tristan Wax still got the
I
leader
think
of the
Wax is a ripper.
Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day? So, Martin Cameron MP scoreboard is 55-point leaders to Cowwarr. They look the goods, the Saints.
They're a class act from what we've seen in a quarter and a half.
Absolutely. And let's also make mention, though, Woodside are very undermanned now with 3 boys off. Won't take any further part in the day in Tom King, Michael O'Sullivan and Rob Michaelides as Halliburton wins the ball in front of Jansen. Goes inside.
That's your goal of the day.
Oh, I keep having to change it. I keep having to change the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day because these boys just won't let up. That's his second. And they go on 11-5-71. The Saints, Woodside 1-4-10. 20 and a half minutes gone. Second quarter on your Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I think Zach Richards for me needs to go into the middle. A bit of speed for Woodside in there because right now they're getting outpaced at every stoppage.
Yeah, they're just a class outfit at the moment, Cowwarrs. We're back in the middle. 61-point leaders. And we're only into the second quarter. 20 minutes gone. Davidson and Fote go up in the ruck, and it's won by Fote. Lang Going to get the free kick. Oh, no, it's for a
Need a
throw.
throw.
It's going to go to White Oak. Gives the handball off to Jansen. He'll look to kick inside 50, and that's exactly what he does. Not a great-looking kick. Denovan's there for the Wildcats. What can he produce? Can he pick it up cleanly? No, he can't. Just taps it. Gives the handball. And it's another behind there. That was from Tanner Hall. Nothing's coming easy for the Wildcats at the moment. An absolute dirty day thus far. But geez, Cowwarr are definitely here to make a statement. Bring the ball back into play. A few Woodside players here, and at times the coach. Being quiet. Lambert. And that's an absolute mongrel. And that's literally sums up Woodside's first half. Hasn't been a good one. Plays on, and he marks. McMaster plays on and goes to Johnson. Hughes, terrible bounce. Gives the handball across. Misson's there. It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to Misson. Didn't look like a lot in it. Did you see it, Brad?
Holding, he's paid.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. That doesn't mean it wasn't there.
Yep. And they've turned the footy over, and it's Lang. This is dangerous. Every time he gets the footy, something's good happening. And he's going to run into goal. Does he get the bounce? He does. Strolls in. Another goal to Cowwarr. Far, far too easy.
Gona Ruak that we spoke about before the game, and then at half-time with Richard Hughes, the under-18s coach at Cowwarr, and said he brings a lot.
He does.
He just got onto that so quickly. A lot of players would have fumbled. He was so clean on the bounce.
Yep.
12-5, 77 Cowwarr. Woodside 1-5-11. 23 minutes gone, second quarter. That is on the Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard. And thanks to Terrelgan Greyhounds, Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, there's another little change into the Woodside backline. Hudson Holmes has been there nearly the whole quarter. So Woodside are virtually playing their best midfielder in the middle of the ground. He's a spare behind the ball.
Halliburton to Lang.
Oh!
Another one. No misses to the left.
They're getting busy now. Halliburton and Lang, they're really working well together.
Unbelievable. First half of footy in the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round in AGL Loyang North Gippsland football and netball as Holmes brings the ball back into play.
Oh.
He was looking for Hall, just didn't get there, and whack read it. He gives it off towards Mickey, bounced off the chest. Geez, he goes in after a
Great
second
recovery.
effort. It's brilliant. Then a third effort. Feeds it off over the top. Johnson, who's really been damaging for the Saints, he lowers his eyes and hits up. Is that Halliburton again?
Looks like it.
It is.
Yeah. He's within range.
He is.
He's in range.
He's got two. He first had the Traralgon Tyre Service goal of the day. Wack took it over. He took it back and said, no, it's mine. So he's the leader. Goes in towards goal.
He's got another one.
Oh! He's got it sewn up. The Traralgon Tyre Service goal of the day, Halliburton. He's got three, and all three of them have been there.
Unbelievable.
Cowwarr, 13-6-84. You're not getting this wrong. 13-6-84. Woodside 1-5-11. There's the Jack Johnson. It's a finger-breaking punt floater. Halliburton outside. He's only 4'3". He's
not
kicked
big.
at 60. That's on your Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard. And they are up by, wait for it, 73 points. Matty Mosley.
Yeah, it's been great footy here from the Cowwarr Saints as Sykes goes up in the ruck, but it's won by Fote. They've made the change, and Stockdale's now gone into the middle.
Had to, didn't they?
Yeah, they had to. Stockdale just gives one across. The umpire didn't see it.
Oh!
What did you see? I was watching the footy. What happened off there?
White Oak might have copped a lifting shoulder from Jackie Johnson.
Yeah, let him know about it too. Stockdale has the footy, kicks inside, forward 50 to Johnson. Not a lot in it, but it was there.
Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Colin Jenkins, you're on the boundary. Was that there? Free
I
kick.
was more watching Cam Waddock just after the hit.
Yeah, that was there.
As they kick inside forward 50. Just all Cowwarr there, though. Johnson again. He's just mopping up.
It's been brilliant. And he kicks it on the full.
Yep. Typical commentator's curse.
Yes. But geez, he's been good, Jack Johnson.
Very good. Little chip kick to Stockdale. Can't hit the target, which is Alex Jeffs.
He's gone.
Lang should take the footy on, but he doesn't. Right in front of the crowd. What a superb half of footy it's been for Cowwarr. So they kick long down the line. They're looking for Mickey. Creates a good contest and recovers beautifully. Kicks to Lang. White Oak with the punch. Lang to Toomey. 2-on-1. But it's Cowwarr again, and it's that man again in Halliburton. And he's going to get over the back again.
Oh, my God. The use of the push, the hands of Halliburton to get the player underneath it, and then the kick under extreme pressure to Ruak was brilliant.
He's got great footy smarts, this young man.
Yes.
He's reading the footy, and he's getting behind the footy.
Yeah.
He's sucking his player up, and once they turn it over, he's going back.
Richard Hughes told us to watch this fella. He's an excitement machine. Well,
You can see why.
he's been spot on. He's going for his third, Matty.
Yep. As he comes in just before half-time. As he kicks, and it looks beautiful, and it's another one for Cowwarr. And you wouldn't believe it. It's 14-6-90 Cowwarr against the reigning premiers Woodside. 1-5-11. 27 minutes gone in the second quarter on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Oh,
Wowee. I didn't pick this at the start of the day.
no, I picked them
I
by
picked them to win.
I picked them by 104 points. Thanks to Taraka Greyhounds. Let's go down to Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I think the best on ground so far has been your Wax, your Keaton Hughes, but so far I think Sykes should get a mention here because he's completely nullified Ryan Fote all day around the grounds and in the ruck.
Yeah, he just needs to break even against probably arguably the best ruckman in the competition.
What about Sammy Halliburton? He's got to be right up there in the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day conversation. So back in the middle.
And Sykes gives a great handball to Coffee. Coffee handballs it to this man again. He can kick another one. Strolls inside 50.
Oh,
And they've got another one.
He's got four.
4 goals and it's not even half time. This man has been on fire, Kyan Jenkins. You didn't give him a mention just then.
Well, he's in there now.
Yes, he has been brilliant, Sam Halliburton. I mean, we've seen a little trickle of him out here last year, as I said earlier, against
He's
Gordon.
on another level today.
He's just gone to a whole nother level.
The confidence he must have running around with like Lang in the midfield would be massive.
Here comes a big comment. Round 2, half time. This is the best side in North Gippy for a long time. There you go.
Oh, it's been very, very impressive.
It's been incredible. I know Woodside have got players out, but they're still
They
playing
couldn't-
a brand.
they
It doesn't
couldn't-
matter.
They couldn't compete like that.
This brand is a brilliant brand of footy.
It's great to watch.
It is.
It's not boring. It's quick. It's exciting. And they've got some really good players here.
Fote wins the tap. Kicked off the ground, though, by Jake Brown for the Saints. Inside 50. Bounce favours Jansen. He does well. Feeds it off. Now they're away. Woodside, square it up. Nice kick to the coach in Holmes. From Fife. Then Holmes goes short. Gets out over the head of Toomey to Jeffs, but he can't control it. Trickles out over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in right in front of the Sports Stream Live commentary box. Centre wing position. Don't forget the Hip Pocket Mall halftime show. We'll have all you around the grounds. We're going to talk a lot about this one. 85 points to the Saints. Late in the second, Sykes wins the tap. Holmes gets a hand to it. Good tackle from the big fella Fote on Webbsdale. Restart again. Sykes looks at his opposing ruckman. Fote goes in after it. Tackled by Jack Johnson. Nick Cullis says, give it to me in Umpire Community Week. Don't abuse me. Up it goes. Sykes wins the tap. Ball's tackled by Johnson. Again, a restart. Couldn't be long to go. 31 points. It wasn't that long ago that we said they had only kicked one for the quarter.
Yep.
They've now kicked 8.
Yep.
They've just gone bang, 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 bang.
Oh, they're out
And
again.
they're away again. Jake Brown sends them inside 50. Hughes, who says, how about I kick one? Gets to the front. Ruak can't control it. Fed back by Jansen. Comes out to Jansen. That's the other one. Spiral off a steps. A beautiful kick. Tanner Hall, nice hands. Takes the ball just on their left halfback.
Does a little chip kick. Looks for Johnson, and they've turned the ball over again. And this man again, Halliburton, been the best player on the ground. This guy hasn't been far behind them in Jack Johnson. 31 minutes gone. Another beautiful chip kick. White Oak did everything but hold it. Could have got him in the back. That was in Jake Brown.
Liked his game too.
Yep.
There's no one that I haven't liked.
Kenan Hughes hasn't been a standout either.
No,
You
hasn't
know.
had to be, has
No,
he?
that's a good thing.
It
It's
is.
a real good thing. As Sykes goes up in the ruck, gets the tap. Had a great first half as well, Sykes. He's held his own against Fote. Good mark there in the end. That's Grieve. Just an honest backman.
With a great set of hair.
Filthy mullet.
Lovely colour. Looking good.
Plays on and kicks long. Inside forward 50. Mickey tries to get there to create a contest.
Geez, the Jansen boys have been good.
The only issue is they're bombing it out because they've got nothing to kick to. And this is this man. He needs more credit.
They're crowding that area now, Woodside, aren't they?
So he turns the ball inside. He's going to turn it over. That's a terrible kick. I've just given you a praise.
He's over 6 foot.
Yes.
Blokes like that can't
That's
kick.
exactly right. Wide oak for Woodside. Kicks inside the centre square to Johnson. This is a better build-up. Kicks long.
Oh.
And
Wow.
time runs out for Woodside, and who would have thought it's 15-6-96 Cowwarr. It's a Woodside 1-5-11 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard, and there are some serious issues here for Woodside, but geez, what a half of Cowwarr. They've been super.
Unbelievable. They led by 39 points at quarter time, and they now lead by 85 points at half time.
Mm-hmm.
In the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round in AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football and Netball, it has been a fantastic half of footy for one of the sides. For the other side, Woodside, the reigning premier, they've had some injury concerns. 3 players off and won't be back. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more after the break. When we come back for the Hip Pocket Mall halftime show, it's the Saints at home by 85 points.
very animated. I think it's probably, I'm not the coach, but they've lost 3 of their better players. Michael O'Sullivan's their best forward out for the game. So it's got to work with what they've got. I said to Luke Hegarty last night on the other side, going to bed last night, you couldn't have dreamed of this.
Yeah.
Couldn't have dreamed of the start you've got. And now it's just about how do they manage the second half? Do they want to put the foot to the throat, or do they want to try and learn a few things with this team about who can play where and sort of that stuff for later in the season when your depth does get tested?
And those other players that you speak of, Tom King with concussion in the first quarter, Rob Michaelides with a dislocated finger, and Kyan tells us he had to be shipped off to hospital to get that finger back in. And if you can't get it in, they've made the right decision. Go and get the experts to do it. And, of course, as Kyan said, Michael O'Sullivan with a hamstring, they're big outs. I think the Jansen boys have been really good for them. We'll go through some better plays in a minute, but Matty Mosley has some around-the-ground scores.
Yeah, I do, and it's only at half-time. So it's Hayfield, 14-9-93 to TTU, 3-4-22. Gormdale being competitive again up to half-time. It's 3-6-24 to Rosedale, 6-5-41. And over at Yallourn North, it's a bit of a one-way traffic at the moment. 11-10-76 to Yarram, 3-7-25.
Sale City, 5-2-32 to Churchill, 8-8-56.
We picked that one.
Yeah, we both went Churchill. We all did. Kyan Jenkins, who'd you go in that one?
Church?
Yeah, I think we all went Churchill as the players come back out onto the ground. Let's go through some better players. We can all join in on this one. For Cowwarr, I would say right now, Halliburton, Wack, Lang, and Jack Johnson. Straight out for me are the best 4. Is there anyone else you'd like to add to that?
No.
Kyan?
I was just going to say their entire team.
It-
A
I-
bit better players.
It's been a good team performance.
I don't think one of them's lost their matchup so far.
We
I
do,
think I could probably go out and saying that.
what we do at Gippsland Sports Stream Live is we don't give trophies to everyone.
Good point.
We go back to the 70s
Yes,
and the 80s.
and I'm-
Only the bloody good ones get them.
Yep.
Hey, what about for Woodside, Kyan? You can go first. You're better players for the Wildcats.
I like what Zach Richards has done. He's limited amount with the footy, but
Yep.
I'd like to see him push up on ball a bit more with his speed. And the Jansen brothers, that's about the 3 that come to mind for Woodside.
I reckon Mickey Stockdale's been all right. He's tried hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's when you lose those 3 today, and we're not talking about the other 4 or 5 that can come. Well, 5 if you count Will Leslie. There's about 5 or 6 to come in from the 2 that went down last week and the 3 that went down. That's 11 players.
Yep.
That's that Wildcat side will get a lot stronger. Don't worry about that. We're by no means writing them off. But right now, it's going to be a tough day at the office in the second half. This is all thanks to the Hip Pocket Mall halftime show. Hey, don't forget what I didn't mention in the Latrobes biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. That's back on Friday, the 19th of June at the Kernot Hall between 11 and 4:30. Table of 10, only $1,500 per table. It's all inclusive, food, drink, and entertainment. We spent the day there last year. What a great day that was. Had an absolute ball. Kyan, you didn't make it to last year's, did you?
No, but I liked the sound of it.
You'll be there this year because
Yes.
it's a free ticket. You'll get a free ticket because we'll get a table for that. And
It's all Brad's shout, Kyan.
yes,
Ooh,
yes.
that's dangerous.
I'll tell you what's dangerous. It's all inclusive food. They don't know. They don't know you're coming.
I'm liking this, boys.
So the boys are back out on the ground. Matty, what right now, where it's 85 points, what would be an acceptable performance in the second half from Woodside?
I know it sounds crazy, but stay under 100.
Yep. And it's not crazy.
It does sound. You wouldn't have thought that, but
No.
geez, you got to stay under 100.
The way with what's happened with their injuries today, yeah, under 100, you'd be. I mean, that sounds terrible, but they're undermanned. They've got no interchange, really, to speak of, where they can rotate, and it's going to get harder as the day goes on now.
You just don't, like Kyan said before, Cowwarr as a team want to put Woodside to the throat. They're the reigning premiers. They're going to be all in. But I don't know what Woodside can do to stop the pain because, geez, they're a good side, Cowwarr. What did you say at halftime? one of the best sides you've seen in a long time.
Oh, one of the best country footy sides I've seen. I was lucky enough to coach one that has been rated in 2009.
Yep, we know.
Who have a function on tonight.
Yeah, Neil Madanum, the famous side.
Yeah, and and Shane Morgan that's playing for Cowwarr.
He was in it.
He's the best one to ask. He played in that Neil Madanum side. I rate this right there with it.
That had the former Brisbane fullback, Mel Michael.
Played in 3 premierships.
Yep.
I rate this side that I'm watching today right there with. It is a very good side. And it's not just the names. It's like the names that we know of Lang and Halliburton and Wack and Johnson. It's players like Ruak.
Yeah, popping up.
And how good's Mickey been?
Yep.
Caleb Mickey today.
For a guy who had such a serious injury last year. And
they're going to take a lot of beating.
Yep.
Geez, I've probably just jinxed them, haven't I? Probably just jinxed them. But
what we've seen is very, very good.
I can just tell you from Dubbo at a wedding, the president of the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League has just sent me, what is going on, via text. Well, I can tell you, Paul, if you're listening, you've just heard it. It's the greatest side that we've seen for a very long time, and it's back in the middle. Ball goes up in the air. It comes back down as it always does as Jansen taps it over to his brother. He can't cleanly take it. Brady Hood was tackled without it. No free kick. Fote gets a kick up towards half forward. Oh, I thought he was going to give that Walpole. Goes back inside 50. They really could do with one early. And Richards grabs
hit the
does a
post.
shot, and he's hit the post. 1-6. That doesn't help with the start that we look like thought might have happened. So, Saints will bring the ball back into play. That was the half-time show, thanks to Hip Pocket Morwell. High ball. Sykes from behind, Folk, gets a fist to it, gets out over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. So 60 around from the Woodside goal. Folk just manhandles Sykes, gets a double fisted to it. Lang's there. He's tackled by it. Nick Callis comes in. Community umpires round. Throws it into the air. Up they go. And Sykes wins the tap. Just tapped it straight down the throat of Holmes. And we'll get another restart.
Sykes and Fote. Sykes gets the footy, gets a bit of a fresh area. It's whack there for the Saints. Up against White Oak. We have another boundary throw in. Two minutes gone. We're starting to the second half. People will be very shocked to see the score on at the moment as we're back out. And it's Lang. Had a great first half as well. To Whack. They change sides. Looking for Hood, and he does well in the end in marks. Gives back to Whack. Goes onto that left foot. He marks. Looking where to go. Doesn't know where to go, but he's going to use his pace, and it's Coffey. Kicks inside forward 50. No one in particular, and it's going to be Johnson. Chip kick, and it's a good one. To Lambert. They're going to switch the play again. Back to Johnson. Stockdale's there waiting. Lukey kicks long, and that's Luke Johnson. Does well then, and Sykes against Ryan Fote.
Tell you what the Saints have done well too. They've made Mick Stockdale accountable on that boundary line kick that they usually go to him.
And it's so damaging normally as well.
Callan's gone to him every time.
Halliburton going for another one. He's kicked the wrong side of the footy.
Oh, he's hit the belly.
He's bellied it all right. Out of bounds on the full. And it's going to go to the Wildcats and Ethan Stevens.
So every time Mick Stockdale's gone to the boundary for that short outside kick,
they've shut it off.
Callan's been there every time, so they can't go to him a lot.
Which is, I can't understand why other clubs haven't done it previously.
They've put some work into it, haven't they, during the week?
Yep.
I know that they did watch the game that we taped or we did live last week.
Yep.
And they watched that during the week, so I reckon they've obviously pulled that out, said, hold on, someone's got to be
We can shut
accountable.
them down here.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to have another boundary throw in here. Sykes and Fote. Been a good battle. I really like Sykes up against Fote. And it's Fote with the punch to Jansen. Does he get the right bounce? He does. Just sort of kicks it onto boot to no one in particular. He's just gone for territory. As we have another boundary throw in here. We're about 75 metres from the Wildcats' goal. So they're just trying to get the football over the fence, and they've got it back, and the young fella's about to throw it back into play. Fote and Sykes again. No one in particular falls a little bit short. There is a player down there for Cowwarr. Up the other end there. And it is in Sykes. But he looks to be okay. Ball back into play. Sykes again. I really liked his game.
Yeah, been good, big fella.
Coffee.
Yes, thanks. 1 and 2. White 2.
As Mickey's going to get over the back and can't get the right bounce. Johnson going to have another ball up here. Just on the wing on the other side of the ground. The old scoreboard in the background. Whack. Gives the handball across, and this is the build-up they like. Lang again. I don't know how many times today he's done it, and he kicks inside forward 50. Not the right kick in the end. Hughes had the right idea. But it's turned over, and it's missing to Stockdale.
Yeah, Keenan Hughes was wanting that one out the back. And he's hit that short as Johnson to Misson to Johnson. Inside, looking for Denovan. Couldn't take the mark. Walpole's there. Hurry kick, high ball. Tanner Hall goes back with Davison. Comes off the hands and through for a behind to Woodside. They go into 1-7.
Yeah.
15-6. Just gone 6 minutes into this third quarter. Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round of AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football and Netball as Johnson brings the ball back. Oh, what a beautiful kick to Coffee. Oh, look at Halliburton. How do you give him that much room? He's only had 56 touches. Takes a bounce. Goes away from everyone. A mongrel floater to Hughes. Wouldn't like that one. Half a volley. Jeffs to Jansen. Yeah, Halliburton's not happy with that.
No. Kick. Oh, he's tunneled him.
That's unrealistic attempt.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, he's pulled the free kick against Bloss.
Yeah, that's what I seen.
Did you?
You seen different?
I seen an unrealistic attempt to jump at the ball, but anyway. Denovan inside 50 out over the back. Richards is lurking again. Goes out over the boundary line, right forward pocket. Let's go down to Kai and Jenkins thanks to Tarelton Greyhounds.
Well, I've just got some past fixtures from this one. This is the first time Cowwarr have kicked over 80 points against Woodside.
Ever.
And
they've done it by half time.
Well, Play HQ only goes back to 2022, so at least till 2022 is the first time they've ever kicked over 80 points.
Wow, good stat there. Thanks to Tarelton Greyhounds. And Kai Jenkins as Hall gets a hurry kick, a goal. He's got it.
He likes it.
Oh, he wanted to be through because he's partied.
Tanner Hall.
So, it was a good goal. He's been pretty good, Tanner Hall, today. Don't worry about that. So, they get the first of the second half and only their second for the day. The Wildcats, they go into 2-7-19. Cowwarr 15-6-96. 8 minutes gone, third quarter. That is on your Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard.
And it's been a much better start to the half from Woodside. But it comes to a point where Cowwarr just drop off the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's sort of natural.
I think Hudson Holmes and Woodside would just like to win a quarter.
Yeah. Yep. So we're back in the middle. Sykes. Taps to Whack. Holmes. They've done the turnover. Just so strong to
Oh.
Lang. He'll run it inside 50. Kicks long and strong. That's another one. Just good footy and such a brilliant finish.
I'll tell you who was very good there was Shane Morgan with his hands on 2 occasions.
Yep, as we see here on the replay.
So that's his first handball.
Yep.
He gets tackled. Whacks good handballs to Morgan.
And again,
Morgan to Lang. Really good hands.
just
from
good
Shane
footy,
Morgan.
but they're finishing their hard work.
He's good Shannon Lang, isn't he?
Yeah, very.
16-6-102. Cowwarr. Woodside 2-7-19. 9 minutes gone. Third quarter. That is on your Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard.
Folk gets the tap. He's up against Davison now. Bottom of the pack, and it's, guess who? It's Halliburton, and just creates more space away from him, but it's Stockdale that reads the ball better.
As good as they've gone, Keenan Hughes hasn't had good delivery.
No, he hasn't. Holmes, not a great handball in the end. He's put these teammates under pressure. As Jack Johnson's there for Cowwarr. He's up against 3. So we have another ball up here. Jack Johnson just falls over against young Cooper. Only about 60 kilos difference.
The jockey give him the whip.
Davidson's up against Folk. Umpire didn't see it, but it was a high tackle in front of us. It was blindsided. Folk going up again against Davidson. Can they clear it here, the Saints? They do, and it's that man again. Halliburton kicks inside, another wobbler to Lang, but here comes Hughes. Can he get the bounce? He does. He handballs it to the ground. He outruns Missing. Can he snap? He can! Good footy again, Cowwarr. Just pure class.
Absolutely. And as I just said earlier, he hasn't had great delivery, but when it's like that, he's very hard to stop there, isn't he?
And Missing is no slow character, and he just looked so much slower to Keenan Hughes.
Looks like a change on the bench. Woodside can't make a lot of changes. Kyan Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, but they've just made one.
Lambert's just gone off, but I want to comment more on the Cowwarr bench, actually, because it's taken them 8 minutes in this third quarter to make their first interchange with Goan Ruouch going back into the forward line. So it shows how fit Cowwarr really are. That's 8 minutes into the quarter and they've never made an interchange.
Yeah, it's good footy. As Jansen has the footy here for the Wildcats. Ball back up. Vote with that famous left hand. Davidson's there. Can they get the clearance again, Cowwarr? It's not Lang, it's Whack, or it's Halliburton every single time. How do you stop those 3? We don't know yet. Going to go be a free kick, and it's going to go, and it's advantage. Wide Oak kicks inside forward 50. Looking for Denovan. Does he recover well? Can he pick it up? He does. Great tap to Fife. Gets the bounce, but he's in a bit of an interesting spot, but he does well. Oh, he did everything right. He just lost the footy.
I reckon Hall's got another one there off the ground.
And he has. And he's happy with it too. He wasn't sure either. But it's Tanner Hall's second. And that brings the scoreboard to Cowwarr. 17-6, 108 to Woodside 3-7-25 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Around the grounds, Hayfield, 110 points up over TTU.
Jeez.
Trying to get some goal kickers in that game soon. Rosedale, 29 points up over Gormandale. Yallourn North, 82 points up over Yarram. And Churchill have gone out to 32 points up over Sale City.
Interesting with Churchill.
Yeah. Davison overruns it. Jansen to Holmes to Wide Oak. Lowers his eyes with a nice little kick. Get it back to. Handball over the top. Not a great handball. Bloss comes out, meets it, gets to touch the footy. Allows Denovan in on it. Quick hands out. Walpole, he's tackled by Bloss and will have a ball up. 40 out directly in front of the Woodside goal. Kicked a couple this quarter, as has Cowwarr. So it's a 0-all draw, really, this quarter. Halliburton to Whack.
Yeah, there you go.
Out to Lang. The three names we've said a lot today. Out to Ruak. How good's he been?
Yep, love his work.
Takes the mark out of wing position. Just so clean.
Oh,
Balance, but the kick's not great. He was looking for Mickey, but it had too much on it. Lukey Johnson was able to mop up behind. Stockdale wants it square. They go to him. Front of Hood. The next kick's usually perfect, and it is this time. Again, to Dan Misson. Still inside defensive 50, the Wildcats. Stockdale wants it back. Hood's right on him, though. They're not allowing that run off to
yeah, it was well done.
Stockdale. Kick to the wing, right in front of the Sports Stream Live commentary box. Jack Johnson back to Lang. Dances round a couple, gets the touched off the boot. Jeffs, oh, that's a throw, is it? No. Comes back to Holmes. Gives it off to Askew. Onto the right foot. Wants Denovan. Bloss. Uses the body well. Gets one hand to it. Has time to recover. Gets back onto it. Did that go 15? Umpire says yes to Davison. Takes the mark in front of 5. Left half back for the Saints. Wants the outer side of the ground. Goes to it. Just gets it over the hands of Denovan. That's a beautiful kick. They're away. Up the wing to Frith. Hands on the inside. Tim Johnson, been good. Wants Morgan. Bounce doesn't favour him. Hood does really well. Richards, just over the top. Ends up in the hands of Hall, who's had a good quarter. Back inside 50. Bloss wants to be careful. Fife is loitering. They do well, though, the Saints, and they'll take it out of their defensive half.
Yes, and it was Coffey. He looked for Hood. We couldn't get to him. It's gone over the back to Johnson. Back to Coffey. Good-looking kick. And it's gone straight to Tristan Wack.
This is
definitely within range.
It's going to go through post high.
We've seen him kick at 65 in that second quarter. Tristan Wack takes his time as he comes in. Only a beautiful kick. He'll kick it right on the 50-metre arc. Kicks it long. Kicked it across the face on the right-hand side. And it's another behind. As Mickey Stockdale's about to bring the ball back into play. Tips it across and he looks into his teammate in Johnson.
Normally they go back.
They've shut that off.
They've just
They've
shut
clogged
that
it up.
Yeah. Done so well.
They've made them kick down the line.
Yep.
Plays into their own hands. Shane Morgan's there as well. They've looked for Fife, who's up against the big man in Sykes. Little push, wasn't much in it. Sykes got it. Big ruckman. Kicks it in a dangerous spot. It's a 2-on-1. Holmes was there. Wax is there as well. Coffey does brilliantly. What can he do? He's kicked it straight to the opposition in Stockdale. Johnson to Holmes. They're under the pump here to Stockdale. He was looking for Jansen there, I reckon. Back to Johnson. Had a good last 3 or 4 minutes. To Tanner Hall.
He's had a good quarter, hasn't he?
Has. Goes to Fote. That's a beautiful kick. White Oaks on the far side, and that's where he goes. What's the next kick? They kick it across, and it's Denovan.
Hasn't been bad. Woodside.
It's a response.
Quarter,
it's a response.
2 goals each so far. I
Yep.
mean, we've gone 17.5 minutes.
Yep. Now, from memory with him at TTU last year, was 5 skips.
To the side.
Yep.
Yes. I think he takes a couple of direct steps and then goes into the side skipping. There you go. There's a couple of straight ones. Does he go to the side? He might have changed his whole routine.
Here we go.
Oh, here it
1,
goes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, he's put one on this year. Oh, jeez.
And that's why he's kicked it out of bounds on the full. Oh, they've given it a point.
I'd be going back to 5 steps. So, thanks to Terrelgan Greyhounds down on the boundary, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, you were chasing some goal kickers from the Hayfield Traralgon Tyres game, so I've found some for you. Daniel Bedgegood has kicked 5.
Ooh.
Kyle Graham with the lazy 6. Jacob Bakari with 3. Darren Sheen with 3.
Great work, Kyle and Jenkins. That's why we pay you the big bucks down on the boundary. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Don't forget, have a punt. Go the red.
Go the red?
Go the red.
Nah,
Red
go the
box
black.
at Traralgon.
Okay.
Red box at Traralgon. Yeah, so Graham was good last week too.
He was.
He's got 6 today. Bedgegood, was that 4 or 5 Bedgegood, Kyan?
5.
That's brilliant. Now back into play. Foat. Wrapped up. In front of that old scoreboard. I wonder if they'll keep that there. I hope they do. I love the old scoreboards. Foat wins the tap. Is that Whack laying the tackle on Lambert? I think it was. Yes. Got a restart. He'll draw that ruck tap. Beautifully done by Lang. Feeds it off to the outside. Whack on the outside. Couldn't
Good.
take it. Jansen can. His handball's half smothered. Whack gets a handball out over the top. Back to Jansen. Another half smother. There's the jockey, Earls. He's wrapped up. We're going to restart. 35 metres around outer side of the Woodside goal. And gone 20 minutes into this third quarter, and they're being good, the Wildcats. Free kick. It's going to go to Woodside. And it's going to go to
Big
Folk, the
Folk.
left footer. He's on the right side there. I don't think distance will be a problem for the big fella.
Nah.
Accuracy's the question. But they will have outscored them if he can kick this. They've kicked 2 goals 3 to Cowwar's 2 goals 1, so they've outscored them anyway this quarter. And he comes, he's got the
Looks
distance, he's got the accuracy, the
Great
big
kick.
fella. Ryan Foat has his first for the day. And they've kicked 3 in this quarter. Woodside team. They go on to 4-8-32. They still trail Cowwarr 17-7-109. Nearly 21 minutes gone third quarter. That is on your Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, I think Cowwarr are now just starting to slowly amp it back up. Woodside moving the ball a bit cleaner this quarter, but it's still their issue in the middle of the ground. Cowwarr are winning it far too easily, and it's at the front of the stoppage too. There's no Woodside men defending the back of the stoppage yet.
So we're back in the middle. Folk gets the tap. Wido gets on the left foot, snaps it in. And it's going to be a turnover. Johnson, bit of a wobbler. Lang does well. Been super all day. Does well there. What a mullet it is. In Grieve.
Long, slowing, red hair
Yeah.
locks.
Flowing locks.
Might have given Naskew one on the way through too.
Yeah, I reckon. And here he comes through Grieve. Nearly gets pushed into the fence there by Jansen.
Look out. I reckon he might get one on the way back too. He's given him one too.
Yeah.
He's done well, the boy.
So we're going to have a boundary throw in here, with nearly 22 minutes gone into the third quarter. As Woodside have outscored him in the third quarter. Folk got the tap. Holmes with the turnover now. It's Whack. Beautiful ball user. That's no exception.
Like Jack Brown's game
Yep.
too.
Was meant for Keaton Hughes. Bit of a side kick. Back to Halliburton. Marks. Kicks, and that's Whack. Great follow-up work there by Tristan Whack. Just couldn't hold on to it. But he's just come from the centre wing kick, and he's pushed forward, deep into the forward pocket. It's good work rate. So we're going to have a boundary throw in.
Hudson Holmes caught one just earlier in the face when he went down. He's still on his haunches on the wing here in front of us. It's not well.
From the first quarter,
No, just
just then?
a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, okay.
A pure contest. There was nothing malice.
Just
in
a
it.
big body collision
It
type
was just
thing.
yeah.
There's not a lot of him, is there?
No, and he doesn't look well.
So we're going to have another boundary throw in here. Sykes and Folk. Was holding on to him, Sykes was, but done well in the end. And Wide Oak gets the clearance. It's gone straight down to Bloss. From Whack, I want to get the handball. That's exactly what's going to happen, because he's not a great kick, Bloss. Switches to Davidson. Now, Zach Richards is quick.
Oh, yeah.
Very quick. He's got him holding the footy, and it's a great tackle.
He's got up limping too, Zach Richards.
Yeah, he's done a hammy.
Oh, no.
Yep.
He's coming straight to the bench.
Yep, he's done a hammy.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
You sort of get that reaction straight away when that happens. To Brown. Doesn't have a lot to kick to. Kicks it to Mickey. Normally a beautiful left foot kick. He'll move it across the other side of the ground. Davidson will move the footy. Kicks it long inside forward 50. He's looking for Hughes, but there's a few players there. And it's that man again. He's going to get a free kick. No, he's not. Looks high to me, Brad.
I'm going to cross down to Kind Jenkins on the boundary thanks to Trelton Greyhounds. I reckon that looked like a left knee with Richards.
Hello? Yeah, boys, it's not a hammy. He's gone down there, and as soon as he got to the end, he clutched his knee.
Okay.
So he's giving it a stretch now, just whether to see what it is, but it looked like a knee.
Yeah, it did to me too.
What a dirty day.
Oh,
Injury-wise for the Wildcats.
just cannot believe it. Someone's run over a black cat.
On the way over today.
Yeah. Denovan in the ruck now. Wins the tack, goes in after it himself. Kellen was there. He couldn't take it cleanly. Again, restart in the middle of the ground, favouring the Cowwarr and Just. They lead by 77 points, 25 and a half gone in the third quarter. Out the back, Hall had a super third quarter where he's kicked a couple. Goes into the middle. Timmy Johnson, what a game he's played. Left to right foot, comes out. He's always clean with it. There's a player on that outer side underneath the new scoreboard.
Oh,
And Callan takes the mark. He's 30 metres out directly in front. And they'll get another shot at goal here. Hasn't got one today.
could have had a couple though.
Yes, particularly in that third quarter. Second quarter. Shouldn't have any problem from there. It's drifting. No, he's missed that to the left. He still hasn't kicked one. It's been good. So it'll be Mickey Stockdale. Now watch this here. He might go short to Luke Johnson square. No, he's going to go, oh, geez. Put that in a bad spot. Thoth wrapped up by Keenan Hughes. The bounce down. All up these days. Thoth wins the tap. Goes back to Jansen. He's wrapped up by Jake Brown. And again, in his 300th game, umpire Harry Davis puts it into the air. Sykes wins the tap out the back. Clan taps it backwards. Lambert. Scrambly play here. I'll take probably a good opportune time to have a look at some around the ground scores around the leagues, and it's 156 Hayfield, TTU 23. Thythe gives it off to Wide Oak. Calls him to come at him. He's got no one to go to. So he just kicks to open space. Bouncing ball. Sits well in the end. But they're able to mop up through the agency of Websdale. Feeds it off. Grieve. Nice kick out of side to Hood. Who's in the hood. Gets it into the middle to Toomey. Kick it, Toomey, he says. No, I'll go to Jack Johnson. Been good. Short. Didn't go 15, surely. Umpire said it did. Jake Brown takes the mark.
As they always do, they give it to Whack. Little chip kick. That's a nice kick. Just can't get to Lang. Is he going to pay it? Is he going to pay it? No, he says. Right in front of the crowd there. They're trying to con the umpire there.
Rosedale by 28 points over Gormandale. and 102 points, Yallourn North over Yarram.
Sykes with the tap. Halliburton's there lurking. It's gone out of bounds. We're going to have a boundary throw in.
Churchill by 44 points over Sale City. At Sale City. I would imagine it's been a long time since Churchill won at Sale City.
It'll be a couple of years for
It'd be
sure.
a few years, wouldn't it?
Yep. Big punch there by Fote. Halliburton falls over. Ooh, Jansen gives him one. The umpire says nothing in it. We're going to have another boundary throw in here.
Ooh, it's nearly time to start thinking of your Royal Exchange Hotel player of the day, thanks to Flanagan's.
There'll be a good 4 or 5 that deserve it too.
Yeah. Get Jenkins has got to get a picture of the player of the day with our little sign. He'll wrap him up after the game.
Holmes has the foot. He's up against Wack. Good match up this one. Where's it going to go? Wack's nearly got him. Great handball though from Holmes to Hall. Absolute wobbler of a kick, and they're going to turn it over here. Johnson gives off the handball to Coffey. Back to Johnson. He literally just said, I want this out of here, and just kicked it away, and it's back to Fife. They'll have another forward entry. Not a great looking kick. Good contest in the end by Zedovan. Does well, deserves a goal out of this. Back to Richards, which is good to see him back on the ground. Kicks. Straight over the umpire's hat. And that's another goal to Woodside. 30 minutes gone here on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Four to 3 goals. Woodside's way this third quarter, 18-8, 116 Cowwarr. Woodside 4-8-32. Thanks to Martin Cameron MP, member for Morwell. Don't forget, you got to vote November. We've got to vote. Kyan Jenkins, your first year of voting this year. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes.
Who are you voting for? Allowed to say?
No comment. I'm gonna say. I think that's a wise decision.
Oh, come on. Martin Cameron, MP, member for Morwell. You've got to be voting for him, don't we? He's paying the big bucks for the scoreboard. If you don't vote for him, probably out of a job just quietly.
As we're back in the middle. Whack. Takes a bounce. Looks for the kick to Lang. Oh, it does well. Kicks inside 50 to Mickey. He'll get onto that left side and wants to move it quickly. Be looking for Hughes. Oh! Stop it.
There's your Gippy shuttle, Mark.
Just stop it, Keenan. As easy as you like. Now, if he gets this, we'll say it's a quiet day for Keenan. And how many has he still kicked?
You would have taken 3. You would have taken a few of them in your day. You must have a lot of strength to take a mark like that, Matty.
That's a lot of position work.
Yep.
As he comes in. As he kicks it right on there at 3/4 time. And what a super 3 quarters it's been here for the Cowwarr Saints.
He's kicked all 4 that end.
Yep. And it's 17-8, 110 to 5-8, 38 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard. You got the scoreboard wrong.
No, I've got it right. 19-8, 122, 4-8, 32. Don't worry about that.
I don't know.
Hey, let's go back to the grand final last year.
I seen the last goal from Woodside. You put it on Cowwarr.
Oh, did I? No. Would they kick this quarter? 3? Oh, they kicked 4 this quarter, so they're 5. You're right. It's 18-8, not 17-8.
Yep.
There you go. 18-8, 116. Woodside 5-8, 38. That's on your Martin Cameron. That's who I'm voting for, MP member for Morwell scoreboard. It's 3/4 time here at Cowwarr. And it is a big lead to the Saints, but they're pretty good that quarter, the Wildcats.
Yep.
We'll be back here after these short messages to go through round the ground scores, better players, goal kickers, and Kyan Jenkins might even have someone to have a chat to. Welcome back to the Cowwarr Recreation Reserve, where the Saints are up by 78 points. At quarter time, Saints are up by 39, half-time 85, and they're up by 78 points. So Woodside have won that quarter by 7 points, and I would assume you'd have to be happy if you're Hudson Holmes and the coaching fraternity with Mickey Stockdale's just had a word to our man. I reckon there's a message coming back from Jenkins. Thanks to Terrelgan Greyhounds down on the boundary. What did Mickey Stockdale have to say?
He's told me I've got my tip wrong. That's it.
You tipped Woodside. How did he know that? Was he watching the pre-game, Mickey Stockdale? He should have been warming up.
No, I talked to him pre-game. I told him.
Yeah, well, I got a message for him. I was right, Mickey.
he's off now. There was just a little bit of work happening with Sykes of Cowwarr just at 3/4 time on the bench, but that's about all I've got to report. It was a very chilled huddle for Cowwarr and a very sort of animated huddle again, but it was a lot more positive compared to half-time for Woodside.
Oh, well, it would be. They won the quarter by 7 points. They've lost 3 good players early in the game. They come in with a lot of players out. You've got to be a realist, Matty Mosley.
Well, you do. It's you got 3 guns out of your team. You got a few injuries yourself. All you can do is understand the situation, try and win the quarter. Now they got to try and win the half.
Have you got some around the ground scores?
I do. It's Hayfield 27-13, 175 to TTU 38-26. Gormandale 48-32 to Rosedale 10-6, 66. Your Law North have really kicked away now. 21-13, 139 to 47-31. And Churchill have kicked away as well. 12-12, 84 to Sale City 6-3, 39.
How many games did Churchill win last year? I can't remember offhand. It was only a couple. So that's a big
I think it was
winner.
Gormandale against Cowwarr last year, the prime train game.
Now, they had bye last week, Churchill. So their first game, they've had a win by a good margin. They'd be pretty happy with that, I would have thought.
Absolutely. And what have they picked up? About 10 plays you were saying earlier?
I think it was 14 today.
Yeah, okay.
I reckon there might have been 14.
I expect a bit of a jump up for Churchill.
Yeah.
No pushovers this year.
Yep. Yes, and don't forget, hang around for the post-game show because Jenkins will be giving away the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day. We'll all give our votes 3, 2, and 1. Last week it was Woodside's coach, Hudson Holmes. And also stick around for that game post-game show. We're going to tell you where we are next week because that's changed like it did this week. We were going to be out at TTU for the Anzac Saturday night game, but we're going to Yarram for the Sunday game. Out there on a Sunday. Double time.
Yeah,
don't tell,
double time.
Don't tell Kyan. Ball back in the middle. Off they go. Wide out. Handball. Whack. Chops it off. Fumbles. Morgan. Feeds it backwards.
Oh,
gosh. Oh. Wow. Jeepers creepers. You didn't agree with that either.
Nah.
By the sounds of that.
No. That's a standard you don't want to have like that all day.
Yes, Jansen short to wide oak and turned to Lambert. Right in front of the Sports Stream Live commentary box. Goes inside.
Good kick.
Beautiful kick to Richards. Takes a mark in front of Davison. A long way out from goal, though. Oh, he's right on the Keenan Hughes half-forward flank. Sits it up. A lot of players underneath it. Little Grieve held the front spot. Hall had a great third quarter as his kick smothered. The dive across in the shadows of the forward pocket there to the end at Woodside kick. I'll tell you what, if they go and win the second half, they won the third quarter by 7 points. If they win the second half, they want to be very happy with that. Oh, there's a snap at goal from Denovan. There's an opportunity for his first. He misses to the right-hand side. So the Saints come back into play. Long ball into the middle. What a thumping kick. Gets out over the back.
Oh, here we go. Look out.
Oh, he's got a beautiful bounce.
You ain't catch him. Stop now.
Mickey, stop. Couldn't get him. He's turned the footy over. Oh, Stevens, you're in trouble.
You're gone.
Oh. That was good pressure from Stockdale. He was never going to catch him flat. He was thereabouts and it made that kick a little bit of pressure. And Mickey...
He's gassed. Have a look at him. His hands on his knees.
Oh, gee. So Mickey's got 2. And he comes, and he's straight over the head of the umpire for his 3rd.
He's a good inclusion to this team, Caleb Mickey.
Absolutely. Good to see him, as you said earlier today. He's back playing footy. That was a horrific. We were there that
We were
time.
there. It was the Woodside TTU last year.
Yeah. Yeah. So he has been a good inclusion, as has many others. And the Saints, 19-8-122, lead Woodside 5-9-39. Nearly 3 minutes gone last quarter. That is on your Martin Cameron MP. Member for Morwell. Got my vote. Scoreboard.
So we're back in the middle. Sykes with a tap. Good tap it was too. Tries to get the kick out there, was whack, but he missed it. So that's holding the footy. Jansen has a quick bounce too early, though. He's had 2 bounces in 15 metres. I don't know why you do that, but anyway. Kicks inside forward. 50.
That's what happens. Puts pressure on your kick.
You run your 15, have a bounce.
Adam Sard at Carlton's the worst I've ever seen for it.
Run your 15, have a bounce. Don't have a bounce in the first 5.
Yeah.
Jack Johnson brings the ball back in. Thumping kick, looks for whack, and that's a superb mark.
Hey, Jack
Highest
Johnson,
point.
keep your eyes on Jack Johnson, Kine. I reckon he might have done a hamstring.
The way he kicked it.
Yep.
Kicked it too hard.
And just the way he landed after the kick.
Yeah, okay.
No, he's staying out there, so he's all right.
Probably cramping up.
Yeah, it didn't look good. Yeah, so he's all right. That's good.
The umpire throws the ball back up. Folk with the tap to White Oak. Good hands. Just can't get the clearance to Wildcats and to whack. They get the kick out. Johnson with the tap. Now he's on the ground now, and that's Jack Johnson again. They get the clearance, but it's another tackle there by Davidson, I'm pretty sure. And it's Denovan that's taken the mark. Plays on. And he's kicked his first.
For Woodside.
Yep. I think he was goalless last week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
As we just heard there, it was his first goal, but he can't knock his... He has a crack, Riley Denovan. He works hard for a lot of unrewarded...
Tanner Hall kicked that to him. I reckon he's nearly their best player.
Tanner
Definitely
Hall?
since half-time.
Yes, definitely.
19-8-122 Cowwarr. Woodside 6-10-46. 5 minutes gone. Last quarter. That's on your Martin Cameron MP. Member for Morwell scoreboard.
Yes, we see Jack Johnson. He has just come off onto the interchange.
Wow.
So, if there's a story there...
Yeah, Kai and Jenkins, the Traralgon Greyhounds. Just see if you can find out or hear anything. Keep your ear to the ground. It looked like a hammy to me.
Well, he's just gone straight to the back row, so...
that's never a good sign.
No. How old would Jack Johnson be, Matty?
Don't know. He looks older than probably what he is.
Yeah, I thought 54.
As Jansen gets the clearance. Ah, good mark there by Walpole. Kicks wide. Takes the mark. Plays on, and that's Fife. Moves the ball quickly. Spearing kick. It was that good, it's that hard to mark. And that was from Richards. Absolute worm burner it was. We're going to have another boundary throw in here. But it's been a better response this second half from the Wildcats. But the damage was done early. Up against a very, very talented Cowwarr side. Tapped there by Fote. Off the ground was Fife. Lang's there for Cowwarr. So is Wido. Great tackle there by Lang. As we have another ball up here. We're 25 metres out from the Wildcats' goal.
So they've been pretty good this second half. The Wildcats, they've kicked 5 goals, 5 in this second half, where the Saints have put on 4 goals, 2. So
it's really slowed down after half time.
Yeah, with no bench. So they've been all right. Sykes wins the tap. Shark by White Oak. He's gang tackle.
Free kick.
Got a high free kick. So Cam White Oak will kick from only 15 metres to 20 metres out. Slight angle, but it's a beautiful kick of the ball. I think the angle or the distance, obviously, poses a problem for him. So it's time to put your thinking caps on and make some notes, boys, for the Royal Exchange Player of the Day. Traralgon Tyre Service Goal of the Day and the Gippy Shuttle Mark of the Day. I've got mine marked down. It's Whiteoak. Comes in.
Yep.
Straight through the middle. Cam Whiteoak gets his first for the day. Been good. Very good, Cam. He was good last week too.
Very, very solid contributor for Woodside.
They go on to 7:10:52. Some respectability back. Cowwarr 19-8-122. Just over 7.5 minutes gone last quarter. That is on your Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I was just doing some around the ground vision, and Daniel Bedgegood has gone for his best Jeremy Cameron impression. He's on 9 so far.
Wow. Wow-wee. That's, he was brilliant last night, Jeremy
He
Cameron.
was. Your great mate, Jeremy.
He was
Know him, don't you?
Yeah, yes. He had a very good coach.
Wouldn't guess who. Jansen to Stockdale. Doesn't know where to go. So he does a bit of dancing, kicks on that left foot, does well in the end, goes to Holmes. Had a quiet afternoon. Jansen. That's Adam Jansen. Plays on, use his pace, use his athleticism. Kicks inside forward 50 to Richards. Creates a good contest in the Denovan's there for the Wildcats. Gives the handball across. Richards has got the footy back. He's going to stroll into goal. Can he finish it off? He can. This is good from the Wildcats.
Have they put the cue in the rack, though, the Saints?
You would think so.
If you're an Essendon supporter, you'd be pretty happy.
Filthy. They got up.
No, they lost, but only by 9 points to Gold Coast. So they've been good the last few weeks.
Yep.
Since that turn in the second half against Fremantle,
Yep.
Bombers have been okay. Hawks are up by 13 points over Port Adelaide in the first quarter, 11.5 minutes. But here, more importantly, Woodside 8:10:58, Cowwarr 19-8-122. Nearly 9.5 gone into the third quarter. That is on your Martin Cameron MP member from all scoreboard.
That first half from Cowwarr was that impressive from what I've seen in such a long time.
Yep.
They were just lethal.
Yep.
As we're back in the middle. Again by Fote. Coffee for Cowwarr has the footy. Goes to Lang. Does a bit of spinning. Halliburton there. Had a great game as well. Gives off the handball. They're queuing up again to Lang. Gives the handball off again. Can they kick it inside forward 50 and do the good work and finish it off? They can, and it's McMaster. Good team football again from Cowwarr. This is when they play their absolute best, as we see here on the replay. Just good footy. And it's Cowwarr 20 goals, 8, 128 to Woodside, 8:10:58, 10 minutes gone on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Wow.
Just good footy.
It is. It is. And I'm just juggling with my 3, 2, and 1. And I can tell you the 3. I'm not going to give you
In
the
which
order.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you the order now, but my 3 are Lang, Halliburton, and Whack. But I don't know what order. And it's going to be hard for someone to sneak into that 3.
And the viewers at home, we understand it's the best out of, we have 3 numbers, and the
Yes.
highest wins.
The highest aggregate.
Yep.
So, Fote wins the tap. I reckon Coffee might have had his jumper grabbed, and going in hard was Websdale. Spins out, feeds it off. They go in the middle to Morgan. Halliburton goes inside the centre square, sends it high inside 50. Ruak. Good ball control. In after it again. Oh, a free kick against Ruak. Goes to Misson, feeds it off to Stockdale. Short ball to Lukey Johnson. As Stevens on the outside, goes to him, back to Stockdale. He took 2 steps and out of bounds. Draws the handball again.
And again, bounce.
Lukey Johnson. Hall. Feeds it back. They go inside 50. Grieve holds the front spot, but not the mark. Gets out over the back. Good hands. They're going to go in again. This time it's Walpole. Misses to the left. You got anyone else in that 3? Well, you going with that 3?
There's about 5 I can pick from.
I would have said Jackie Johnson could have been in there, but
Absolutely.
he's having a spell. So, Grieve brings the ball back into play, looks for Sykes.
Likes his
Johnston.
game too.
Yeah. Oh, Jenkins. High ball off Ashton's foot.
Kicked it to Trogan, I think.
Yes. Well, Sykes wants the bench. He wants to have get off and have a pie. Not allowing him to. So, no, you stay out there. No, he's coming. He won. He gets to the bench and Toomey says, okay.
Oh,
give
come
me a
on.
spell, big fella. So they're taking a while to find the ball. I think they got an Uber. As you said, to Rogan to get it. Well, I don't think it's coming back. Give him a spare ball.
There it is. They found it. The runner for Cowwar's got it.
So, Websdale. Ball right on defensive 50. Sits it up high. Whacks there in the front.
Oh.
Holds the mark. Back to Halliburton. Oh, you're making it hard for me, you two. Inside with a beautiful kick to Hughes. And Hughes has said, about bloody time. I got some delivery.
So what's he going for now?
He's going for 5.
And you wouldn't bloody know it either.
No. But he hasn't had great delivery.
No.
He's had to earn every goal.
Yep.
And that's not been harsh on the delivery inside, but it just hasn't been great.
It just hasn't been for him today.
Floaters and been some mongrels.
But he's had an average day and he's still kicked 5 if he kicks this.
Oh, he'll kick this. He's outside 50 and he'll put it through post height. It's one of the biggest kicks in the competition. The goal umpire does. He's got him working.
Bloody hell, you jinxed him.
But he did send it 70 metres, just not accurately. So, still got 4.
And that's perfect. That's all you need.
Yeah. When you got
you've kicked 20 goals and your main forwards only kicked 4, it's a good sign.
The other forwards kicked 3 and Mickey and on baller. Halliburton's kicked 4. So
yeah, good spread.
It is a good spread. And then you got Ruak up forwards kicked 3. So 3 forwards have kicked 10 between them.
Yeah, that's good.
Take that every day of the week as coach takes the ball in the back pocket. Goes inside the middle with a beautiful kick. Finds 5 to Jansen. That's Adam. Goes away from Websdale. Lowers his eyes with a beautiful kick to Whiteoak. In turn, a nice lowered kick again and finds Richards, who's got 2, and he'll shoot for 3.
He's going for another one. It's good to see him back onto the ground. He didn't look good there for a little bit in that third quarter.
Is that Keenan Hughes on the mark?
He ran all the way down chasing.
Wow.
Which is good to see as well for a forward.
Brilliant.
As Richards comes in.
Oh, it's
absolute wobbler.
Straight through.
But it's gone through the middle. Doesn't matter how it gets through as long as it's through.
I wonder if there's something wrong with the ball.
Yeah, don't know.
It's kicked 3 now.
Yeah, it's been good.
It's 9-11-65 Woodside. Cowwarr 29-129. 15 and a half gone. Last quarter. That's on your Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard. Thanks to Tarogan Greyhounds. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, it's Sykes again with a little injury concern. There's a little tent in between the two benches. It's a little set-up medical tent. And he spent a bit of time there with his wrists. So that's the concern for me at the minute. Besides from that, that's all I've got down here.
I reckon Oscar Callan's come off with a left hamstring.
I was just about to say that. He's stretching it out for me. So I think it's just cramp.
Yep.
As Lang gets the ball out. Halliburton again, those names we've said a lot today. He's still going Halliburton. Beautiful looking kick. Look at that.
Ruak, he's going for 4.
He's going to go to Whack. He can kick this.
Oh, absolutely.
Here we go. Tristan Whack kicks it across the face. Left-hand side. Probably the worst kick he's done all day.
Left a couple out there in the second half.
He has. And it's Hudson Holmes, the coach for Woodside, brings the ball back into play. Kicks it long. It's not a great kick in the end. Websdale. To Brown.
The other one, the top half dozen players, Brown.
Yeah. He was good early.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a good kick.
Yeah, not a great looking kick. And it's going to be Stevens. Got to kick it to the coach when he's free, and that's exactly what he's done.
Billy, not silly.
Holmes kicks across the face. He marks, and it's Alex Jeffs. Oh, and they've turned the footy over again.
Jeez.
Something they pride themselves on in foot skills. They've let themselves down today.
It's a lovely kick of McMaster. It's off a step to Ruak.
As Ruak, he'll go for, is it number 4?
Yeah, he's kicked 3.
Yep. He's that type of player. He only needs to have 6 or 7 touches in the day, and he'll kick 3. He's that type of player.
They've all been in the first half, like most of the players.
Yep.
The first half was so dominant.
He's right on the boundary here. As he comes in. Great addition to the Cowwarr team. Comes in and he's kicked it to the skinny side of the goals. And it's another behind. But it's been great kicking for Cowwarr today. They've kicked 20 goals, 11. Beautiful conditions out here as well. A lot better than last week, that's for sure.
5-5 in the second half as opposed to 15-6 in the first half, though.
Yep.
So Woodside need to be commended and congratulated on a good second half effort here.
Yep. Missing. To White Oak. He's had a superb day today, Cam White Oak. Back to Missing. Not a great handball. He put himself into trouble, but now Jansen's got it. Uses his pace and does a little chip kick over to Denovan. Not a great looking kick. He's just inside, or has it gone out of bounds on the full? Nah.
Goal umpire's called it on the full.
Okay. Oh, hang on a minute.
He's still calling it on the full. The goal umpire, yeah. Richards wasn't given it.
He tried. Whack. Had a great first half. Really put the game to bed early. And that's a long kick. Looking in Morgan. He marked that with his legs. What a luxury to have for him as the 5th or 4th
Yeah,
forward.
He's gonna hurt a lot of sides this year,
Yeah, because they're going to forget about him.
Yeah.
Frith. Just killing a bit of time now. Not a great kick. Wax there with Fife.
Jeez, he covers ground, Whack, doesn't he?
He does. For a big man. Foat's there.
Oh, here he is. Ruak.
What can he do?
Oh, no.
Not going anywhere with Ryan Foat there.
Yeah.
So we have another ball up, probably 35 metres out from the Cowwarr goal.
11 goals up, 66 points. The Saints. Ruak lays the tackle. Got to restart again. Post-game show coming up shortly. We're 20 minutes into this last quarter. Don't forget, we'll give you the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day, Traralgon Tyre Service Goal of the Day, and the Gippy Shuttle Mark of the Day. Big things to look forward to in the post-game show. And don't forget, we'll talk about next week's games, where we're at. Bit of volleyball happening as White Oak cleans it up to Stevens, to Stockdale. Short ball to Lambert. Still inside defensive 50, the Wildcats. Back to Stockdale. Beautiful kick to Jansen. Adam. A bounce again. 2 bounces within a metre. Sits it up. Sykes is underneath it. Takes the mark. So Lockie Sykes. Not a great kick.
Wobbler.
Trickles out over the boundary line in front of Jansen and Morgan and Halliburton. The boundary throw in. Sports Stream Live commentary box side of the ground. They've tired out these players.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to a frothy shower first, though, of course. Hall, check side kick towards 50.
Oh.
Had to stay on his feet, and he did. Denovan, got to pick it up. Can't. Might have been held without.
Oh, it's
No,
the
against
other way.
him.
Yeah.
So the Saints find Coffey. They have McMaster on the outside. Go to him. Inboard to Halliburton. Geez,
He's been good.
Too. into the middle of the ground. His kicking has been a bit floaty at times.
Oh,
Lang just says, hey, Ryan, follow me. Goes to 50.
He's kicked
Shot
it.
a goal.
Ah.
That might have just won him the votes.
Oh.
It's been bloody hard, and it's going to be hard. Shannon Lang just showed.
It's hard because
Great
Halliburton's
ball.
kicked 4, he's kicked 3.
Yep. Then you got Whack, that's been brilliant. 21-11, 137, Cowwarr. Woodside, 9-11, 65. That is on your Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard. We've gone 22.5 minutes. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds on the boundary. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I've just done a little bit of walking down to the Cowwarr bench just to see what's happening with a few injuries. Jack Johnson back out there, nothing but cramp. Same with Oscar Kalan. He was getting treated by the medicos, but just to cramp. But Lachlan Sykes is the interesting one. It's not a wrist, it's that elbow region. He's struggling getting up and getting his hand up. So just see how he goes in the ruck and marking contest for the last 5 or so minutes.
Oh, if he's no good and they're up by 13 goals, he wouldn't be out there. Frith. Kicks long. And another wobbler. There might be something wrong with that footy, I reckon, Brad. Look for Sykes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
They're just, unless they're extremely tired, Holmes, good pick up in the end.
He doesn't seem to have problems kicking it, though.
No. Lambert. A lot of tired players out here now. Wax just sitting there probably about 20 metres out.
Ooh. Was that right in the ribs?
It's
Ooh,
going
here's
to
a
white.
replay. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Did he chop this right in the bread? Oh, back rib kidney. Could be a kidney area.
There's not a lot of him.
No.
But he's been probably their best player.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Yep. It's kicked one. This quarter too.
Yep. It's Cam Wido comes in. It's a fair distance late in the quarter, and that's exactly why he's done a chip kick. And he's kicked it to the coach.
This will be going straight through. He's a beautiful kick, Hudson.
He is.
.24.5 minute mark. It's time to start doing my votes here. And I'm really struggling between the three. I'm going to go this.
I'm going to go with it's probably the hardest we've done since we've been.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yep. And it's no disrespect to the players that don't get in.
Yes, it is. It is. Oh, look at that. He's a beautiful kid.
As Holmes gets his first.
So, it's been a good second half from the Wildcats. 10-11-71. Cowwarr 21-11, 137. 25 gone last quarter on your Martin Cameron MP member for Morwell scoreboard. So just give you a quick indication on how that's been. At half time, they were 1-5 Woodside. They've kicked 9-6 in the second half. Cowwarr were 15-6, and they're currently 21-11. They've kicked 6-5. So they've been outscored in the second half. They'd have to be happy with that, Woodside.
If you're Cowwarr, though, at the start of the day and you tell them this is the score, would you take it every day of the week, or are you disappointed with your second half?
No, they'd take it.
Yeah.
You're playing against sides on the last two premierships.
Yep.
Even without the players they got.
Yep.
That's just mindset with Woodside. They've been brilliant in the second half.
Yep.
And Kyan Jenkins told us, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, they copped an almighty spray from
At half time.
And they've responded, which is good.
Yep.
Hall, hurry kick out under the Kalan tackle, Wax there. Ito pokes it, tries to pick it up. Websdale feeds it back out to Whack. Hall lays the tackle. He shrugs that.
Oh,
then he's tackled the second time. Did well to get the boot to the ball. Holmes is in there. It's fed out onto the outside. Now they're away through the jockey Earls. Beautiful kick. Finds Fife on the outside. Right foot snap.
Why did he go snap when he can run straight into a goal?
This is to the right. There's been a lot to like about the Wildcats. Second half.
Yep. It's called effort. They could have really dropped when you can't buy effort. It's a natural thing.
They bring it in short to Jake Brown. Spot on, Matty. In turn, go short. So they're still in their defensive half. Just happy through Lang.
Oh,
Go
what a
up the
kick.
middle to Halliburton. Now, this will go to whack, the way we've been calling it. Lang, Halliburton, whack. He hasn't got whack to go to. So he goes to Hughes.
Not a bad one to change.
Yeah, traps it well, feeds it off to the outside. Fumble by McMaster. Gets it back. Tunnel ball to McMaster. Comes back again to Morgan. Lowers vision. Good kick to Mickey, looking into the sun. Still able to take it, though. Mickey onto the left foot. Beautiful kick to the pocket. And he's found Hood.
Oh, he was going to play on.
He was. Got one in the first quarter, did Brady Hood. So we'll go through some next week games too, because it's going to be interesting what happens there. After looking at these results today, the Yarram-Gormandale game becomes a beauty. As Hood, has he marked it inside? No, he hasn't, because they've copped a bit of a belting today, Yarram. And Gormandale,
they're competitive, very competitive. Yep.
Drew the first week. They'll go down today, but they've been thereabouts between that 4 to 6 goals.
I think they're a chance.
I think they're a chance to beat Yarram next week.
Yep.
Yeah. And we'll be there calling that
We
one
will be.
on the Sunday.
Yep, we'll make the trek over Powers Hill.
As Holmes gives it off to Whiteoak.
Woodside's best player today, no doubt, in Cam Whiteoak. To the coach in Hudson Holmes. To Stockdale. Little chip kick to Misson. Back to the coach.
It's gone out to 52 points now. Rosedale over Gormandale.
Has it? Okay, so they've kicked away.
Yarram are down by 131 points.
Are they're really?
Yeah.
Jansen. Nice kick into Denovan.
So
Moves the ball quickly. He's turned the footy over straight to Whack. Must have been touched off the boot by the look of that. As Whack kicks to Coffey.
another one that's been good. Coffee.
He has.
Morgan's come into it this last quarter too.
Yep.
He hasn't had a lot to do, has he? Hadn't had a lot.
It's a luxury, though. It's a luxury,
Yeah.
though. It's not a bad thing.
Well, 53 years of age.
That's right.
Just walk around.
He's nearly in retirement village.
He's going to love it, I said that. It's the jockey.
As he kicks, and that's a good kick. Well spoiled in the end. It's gone out of bounds. We're going to have a boundary throw in. Wouldn't be long left. Nearly 30 minutes gone. And it's Cowwarr. Currently up by 11 goals. Damage was done in the first half.
Churchill by 54 points over Sales City.
Yeah, they're an interesting side, I reckon, Churchill.
That game's finished. Yallourn's finished. They won by 131.
Wow.
Why are we always the last game? Rosedale won by 52 points. That's finished. And Hayfield won by 179 points over TTU.
So they've kicked away hard in that last quarter.
Yep. Why are we still playing? Finish it. Play the bloody Uda.
We've got to get home. Ball up again. Sykes with the tap. Does his own roving in the end and gets his own little foot. Looks for Hood, doesn't. Holmes gets it. Kicks inside forward 50. It's going to be a free kick. And there it is.
We actually called the close one.
We did. Yeah. And it's Cowwarr with an absolute statement to the league and say, we are here to play. It's one of the best sides we've seen for quite a while. That first half was absolutely superb football. Lethal, as we've called it. And it's Woodside that have a lot of injuries and a lot to figure out in the next week.
So they've run out 66-point winners. Cowwarr at home in round 2 of AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball. Thanks to Chris Humphrey Office National for the match of the round. 66 points after they led by 85 points at half time. Woodside have won the second half by 19 points, which is a pretty good effort considering they lost Tom King, Michael O'Sullivan and Rob Michaelides before half time.
Yep.
So it's a super effort in the second half. We'll take a quick break. We're going to go through the best players of the day for Royal Exchange Hotel Flanagan's. We'll give you quick around the ground scores. We'll give you the best player on the ground, as we say. We'll go through the Gippy Shuttle mark of the day, the Trogan Tyre Service goal of the day, and that'll wrap it up. But stay with us. We'll be back after these short messages. Welcome back. You can hear through the effects mic the song.
Let's have a listen.
That's from 100 metres away.
Yeah.
And so they've sung that with real gusto, and they're still going.
No, that's good.
Very good. It's a big win in the end. 66 points. Be a while since Woodside have lost a game by that margin.
Quite a while.
21-12, 138. Cowwarr to Woodside 10-12, 72. Goal kickers. For the Cowwarr side, Halliburton got four, as did Keenan Hughes. Gona Ruak got 3, as did Shannon Lang and Caleb Mickey. And then it was singles to Brady Hood, Jake Brown, Tristan Wack, and Mitch McMaster. For the Woodside team, Zach Richards got 3, 2 to Tanner Hall, both in the third quarter, and singles to Hudson Holmes, Ken Whiteoak, Ryan Fote, and Riley Denovan. In what was a one-sided, and Michael O'Sullivan got 1 as well in the first quarter before he did the hamstring and went off. So it was a one-sided game, particularly that first half, but then they come back and won that second half, Woodside, by 19 points. And they'd have to be happy with that after being 85 down at half-time. Copped the almighty spray from the coach, Hudson Holmes. Around the ground scores was Hayfield run out 179-point winners over TTU. Gormandale went down to Rosedale by 52 points. Yallourn North won by 131 points over Yarram. And Churchill, in their first game of the year, because they had the bye last week, have run out 54-point winners over Sale City. And there's some problems there at Sale City. They've lost their first 2 games by fair margins, Matty.
Yeah, and to sides that were well below them last year as well.
Yeah.
I think we got all our tips right this week.
Did we?
I think we did.
Ah, yes. Wow.
Mickey Stockdale.
Oh, Mickey Stockdale's going to get a text tonight. And next week, round 3, TTU at home to Cowwarr. And after seeing what happened to TTU today,
Yeah, good luck.
even though it's over at your ground, it's the Anzac Day Saturday night game. We went down by 179 points today to Hayfield, and they don't get any easier next week for the Bombers. Churchill at home to Yallourn North will be a ripper on the Sunday.
That will be a good game.
Yarram Gormandale, which will be at on the Sunday for the live stream. I think that is the game of the round, as in closeness.
Yep, very interesting game.
That'll be a beauty. And it could be Gormandale's first win in 1,485 days.
We might not get past through Gormy on the way home.
I'll be there for 3 days. Staying there, free beer and women, apparently. No, you're not allowed to say that.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Woodside are at home to Glengarry on the Sunday as well. On the buys, there's 3 of them, Hayfield, Rosedale and Sale City. And I would say Sale City are really looking forward to that buy to regroup and hopefully get the coach back playing the following week as well. Let's go through our 3-2-1. Oh, no, we'll go through the goal and the mark of the day first. Let's do the mark of the day first, and that's thanks to Gippy Shuttle. And it was in the third quarter, Keenan Hughes that took the mark of the day, the one-hander, which we thought was pretty good. Just used a bit of body strength there and just smart.
Just made it look so easy.
Yeah, and people might say, oh, it's not a big deal.
We'll go do it yourself
It's a
then.
bloody good mark. Goal of the day, thanks to our great friends at Traralgon Tyre Service. In the second quarter, went to Sam Halliburton, which was a beauty. There was a lot of good goals. He had 3 of them. He was in 3 goals of the day. Lang was in 1. But this is the one that we thought was the goal of the day.
In the time of the
Through
game as well.
And kicked it such a long way. Hey, now 3-2-1. Let's cross down to Kai Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds for his 3-2-1 today.
3 Sammy Halliburton, 2 Tristan Wack, and 1 Shannon Lang.
Lang. Okay, you went the same 3 in the same order as Matty.
Yep.
I went the other way around. I went Halliburton 3, Lang 2, and Wack 1. But any one of those three could have got the best
Jack
on ground.
Johnson.
Yeah.
There was quite a few of them.
So our Royal Exchange Flanagan's Hotel Player of the Day went to the great man, Sammy Halliburton, kicked 4 goals as well. He's won the goal of the day thanks to Traralgon Tyre Service. So on the way home for a few frothies at the Royal Exchange Hotel and a beautiful Palmer, he's going to stop and get some Traralgon tyres for the goal of the day. And I don't know what Keenan Hughes is going to do for the Gippy shuttle mark of the day. Maybe get on the Gippy shuttle and go to the airport. It's probably all he can do. Kyan Jenkins, you got anything for us that you found in the rooms in that post-game?
Might need should have taken the umbrella in there, boys. The amount of water and Gatorade that was around that Cowwarr rooms was incredible.
They were happy. We could hear the song from here. That was incredible. Did you get a photo of our man?
Yes, he got absolutely hoarded. You'd think it was his first game.
Thanks for your efforts today, Kyan Jenkins, and your major sponsor, Traralgon Greyhounds. You were fantastic as always, and we look forward to having you on board again next Sunday when we're out at Yarram against Gormandale. 1,458 days, and I know you knew that because you give me the number.
Yes, I'm good at that.
What do you think? Who's going to win next week? That one.
Need to see the teams first. If Potledge is a big difference maker for me, if he's in, I think Gormy will look a lot better.
I'm just going to go with the flow of positivity. I'm going Gormandale, and I'm just going to ride the wave all week.
Wangman will kick 6.
I might even wear a Richmond jumper if you can get me one to the game next week.
Ooh, I reckon Shane Duncan would give us one.
He might too.
Shane, if you're listening or you're looking back, get into it.
We'll be out there next Sunday. Really looking forward to it. Thanks for your help today. Big fella Matty Mosley in the box. You've done a super job again. Thanks to all our sponsors. Too many to name, but the match of the round was brought to you by Chris Humphrey, Office National, AGL Loyang, that do a magnificent job with the North Gippsland Football Netball League. Martin Cameron MP, you got my vote, champion. I'll catch up with him Wednesday. Gonna have a chat with him on Wednesday morning.
Could play footy.
Marty. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll ask him about that. Thanks for that little heads up. Thanks to Stephen Gregory on the buttons. It always does a magnificent job. Mickey Robinson, who's a Blues supporter, and he's not far off slashing his wrist, like I am as well. We're not happy. He's done a magnificent job on the camera. He's been running them back and forth over to the netball. Super job. Thanks for joining us. But most importantly, thanks for all of you for watching and listening. And we look forward to bringing you the match of the day next week out at Yarram, between Yarram and Gormandale. It was the Saints in an incredible effort by 66 points. Bye for now.